Next time you're found with your chin on the ground, a lot to be learned. So look around.
It's still Negro, homie.
Alright, so boom. You making sweet love to your flavor of the decade because you're a black man and you don't cheat. Right?
Oh, I love you, Tina. If I never ever told you that ever
You're
again
welcome.
in my life.
You're welcome. All right, you making sweet love, right?
Sweet love.
And you ask her,
Mm-hmm.
who pussy is this?
Who pussy is this?
Is that a man's version of what are we?
Whose pussy is this being the man's version of who are we?
Like what
Or
are
what
we?
are
like
we?
like what's the status of our relationship?
I think that's a man's version. I guess, yeah. And I
Yeah.
guess we're waiting for the answer. So if she says it's yours,
Yeah.
daddy, that kind of sets that tone.
Do they have to put the daddy at the end?
I prefer the daddy. I like the poppy too.
Okay, you like you a bilingual bitch.
I do. I like me a little.
Okay,
I can't. I like that, but
It's
I
up.
my talk. It
Okay,
ain't that
It's
loud.
up. Okay.
I like that. So ask one more time. Whose pussy is this?
Mm-hmm.
Is the male's version of
What are we?
what are we?
Mm-hmm.
That's fair.
Okay,
That's fair.
I'll take it.
I'm gonna walk around and just be at the grocery store. Hey, whose pussy is this?
Oh my god, you're gonna go to jail, bro.
I just want to understand if she understands
You're gonna get tased or something.
what this transaction is really all about.
Okay,
I just want her to understand that she's the best cashier I've ever encountered in my
I
life.
understand.
So
Nigga in self checkout, just asking people.
We can't do that. Is that not allowed?
All right, y'all. Disclaimer.
Well, it's crazy because like that was I like how you said you're gonna start it off like that.
You see how I set that up?
I was gonna start it off with something like there's this baby that was born with 3 penises, right? Like that was a conversation I really wanted to have.
That po baby.
And this is not even crazy. This is a real thing.
He
Like there was
triple dumb because dicks make niggas dumb as hell.
Wow, really?
That po baby.
Is that what we're gonna do? We're throwing that out there for the world to hear.
Yeah.
All right. So there's this baby, he's 3 months old. He was found to have 2 extra penises. One was on the roof of his original penis, and one was on the bottom of his scrotum.
Yeah.
And they had to remove it.
Yeah.
The 2 extra penises didn't have urethra, so getting pissed out of it. They're just there for show. And I think his parents, I don't think.
No, fool. At some point, he's gonna be in PE. He's gonna have to undress in front of other people, and they're gonna make fun of that nigga. They wanted him to have a normal life.
But that could have been like he could have been like pleasing them all at one time. I got 3
Such
different
a
bitches.
dick.
Go to hell, Damien.
So for each dick he asked that question, whose pussy is this? Whose pussy is this?
You're such a dick.
Right?
I see what you did there. I want y'all to know that I'm a couple shots of tequila in, and that's the only time I will ever fully agree with Damien.
It's not cheating, bro.
That's actually really funny.
It's not cheating. But the
I need
thing,
some water there.
but what's
I had
funny
to
though,
put this disclaimer up here because
we're gonna name the show.
Can you
this.
put Tina's drunk?
But no, check this out though. The crazy thing about it all is they have a name for that. Person with 3 penises. Like that's the shit that tripped me out.
Stupid.
Triphalida. Say that word.
Triple stupid.
Triphalia.
It looks like triphalia.
Yeah.
That's what it looks like. See, even when I'm drunk, I read better than Damien. That's crazy.
That's
and
what
I didn't
not-
even need my finger to read underneath.
Have that Shaquille
Read the
O'Neal ball.
word.
No, that's they have a name for someone that has 3
Triphalia.
penises. This is the first person ever to have 3 penises. The shit they have names for already, that I think that's fucking mind-boggling. I don't know.
It's not the first time it happened.
Socially Responsible, the podcast,
The
episode
podcast.
57. Back at you as once again. This is Damien, aka Mavriq, the Devil's Advocate. Nobody just heard what just happened right there. Nobody just heard that. Did y'all hear that shit?
Did y'all hear that?
She's over here belching like a whole grown
I
ass
did.
man. Like she has to trifecta over there.
No, I had to get it up. I had to get it up off me. I was about to get nauseous.
Your
Like I
eyes.
haven't eaten any food and I've been vegetarian for the last 2 weeks. So like
Oh, this is gonna be interesting.
that tequila slapped the shit out of me.
Yeah, knock the shit up out of you. Left hook, right. Well,
Yeah.
anyway. So who we got over here
Couldn't
next? to
dodge
me?
that bitch. Hey y'all. It's Tina, aka Tina Cuz, aka Steph Curvy, aka Khaki Christie, aka Stud Webb, aka your baby mama's favorite podcaster.
There you go. And let's just hear it one time.
Hey.
Ooh wee.
That is Hey 3. That is the voice behind the whole podcast. When y'all talk to us, you're really talking to her. Even on Facebook, not just on the show.
Mhm.
Even on Facebook, when she is throughout the week, she's the one that's sitting here talking that shit, trying to keep you informed and in the loop. So again, take all the slander and put it on her ass, please.
Oh, that's fucked.
Hey,
up.
I can take it. I'm cute.
Y'all don't see Bree, bro, but Bree's a good time. She's a lot of fun.
Ew.
That could be taken very offensive sometimes if you call a woman.
What, that she's a good
lot-
time?
yeah.
No, she's fun to be around.
Oh, is that what it is?
I'll clean it up. She's fun to be around.
I've already told y'all that shit.
What's up, Emily?
Hey,
What's good?
Emily.
Also, Damien, I'm pissed because Liana said she told me
I was supposed
that-
to email her some stuff.
Uh-huh.
what
No.
the fuck. She
No.
told me I was getting a gift.
No, yeah, actually she was.
I like
And-
gifts.
and I dropped the ball on that. But I'll get it to Liana. I apologize.
I'm upset.
I'm apologizing to you before Liana because I know you'll slap the shit out of you. Fuck around and check my ass.
But shout out to Liana for her support, though.
And
Emily.
Emily.
I was talking to her. Yes, and Emily. I was talking to Liana earlier this week, and I was telling her thank you for her support and whatnot.
There you go. And then of course we were missing one of the four. That is KK. We want to give shout outs to KK. Are we gonna spread the slander?
Yes, because he put it on
Yes.
Facebook already.
It's
Shout out
official.
to Papa K. He's having a grandkid.
This nigga-
Shout out, fam.
Hey everybody. So when y'all see KK, you have the right to call him a grandfather.
Call him Papa K.
You can
dog.
call him Pappy.
Congratulations, bro.
There you go.
He looks so damn happy in that picture.
He really does.
He did. He looked happy as shit.
All his teeth are showing in,
All of them.
and both his eyes is open complete.
He
Can't
looked
see
like
out them
Diddy for
hoes.
real. Take that.
Yeah. So I mean, he's gonna be a
Take that.
grandfather. So once again, congratulations to not
Yes.
only KK but his daughter.
Yes.
Married, right? She's
Yeah, she's
married, or
married.
she's getting married.
No,
One of
she's
the two?
married
She's
already.
married. Okay.
Uh-huh.
So congratulations to the
Congrats,
whole
congrats.
Williams family. With that. So yeah, that's the news with that.
Shout out to
Uh,
KK. We miss you, dog.
Are you too drunk to do the call to action?
No, I'm good, bro.
All right, let's get that out the way.
All right. Hey, yo. I see most of y'all are probably logged in through Facebook. You're watching us there. Make sure that you are also watching us live on YouTube as well. Make sure you are subscribed to us, our channel on YouTube. Make sure you subscribe to us on Pandora, iHeartRadio, Apple Podcasts, and Podbean, as well as Spotify, wherever you listen to your podcast. Make sure you're subscribed to us there so you can get a little alert every time we post something. Make sure you are following us on Instagram and Facebook as well. Interact with us. Shoot us some questions. We'll answer your questions on the show. And yeah, shout out to y'all. Appreciate y'all support.
There you go. And also, like Kay always says, go hit the like button a couple of times for us so we can see the hearts pop up, the
Yes,
smileys,
sir.
the thumbs up. And throughout the show, we're gonna say some stupid ass shit. Not we, it'll be me. So of course,
It might be me this week, y'all.
so go and hit that angry face and let that angry yellow boy pop up. And y'all that are listening, I've been looking at our numbers. I appreciate everyone that is tuning in. Our streams are piling up there, so that makes me feel proud that y'all are listening to what we're doing. So I appreciate that. If you're listening to us and you love us, please leave a comment, some more likes. I love those as well. And subscribe to us wherever you're at, like she said, on whatever DSP you're on. The stick suck. I don't know what it stands for.
Digital streaming platforms.
But wherever you're at, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button on that
Yes,
and
sir.
follow us because we love to see the followers. It makes us feel, we know we the shit anyway, but no, not really. We just appreciate y'all support. And
No, I
to
know
be
I'm the
completely
shit.
honest with you,
I know I'm the shit.
this motherfucker.
I think
right
I'm the
here.
shit. Real as it gets.
So tonight's show, we have some new things for. We're going to talk about some issues that have been going on over the week. We're going to make it relevant to everybody out there. We're going to talk about cultural appropriation, since that's a thing. We're going to talk about sexual assault. Mood kill. I just kind of told him. Yeah. And then we're gonna talk about
nasty work.
We're gonna talk about some domestic violence issues that have been going on. I was told I can't make light of those and joke about that shit anymore, so I'm not going to. But we got some issues going on out there, so we're gonna do that. And of course, we have our normal relationship topics, so we'll be in our bag about that. And what has become my favorite part of the show, the 8th day, that is when we go over for the last 7 days since you've heard from us. We're gonna go over, I guess, news stories that have happened throughout that time. We're gonna make it relevant. We're gonna bring it back to you. We're gonna make fun, make jokes about it, and just get in our debative, argumentative bag about it. So again, I really appreciate that. I really appreciate that segment. So we're gonna do that. Show it to him.
KK posted a picture and didn't say Pawpaw. Oh, Pawpaw KK. That shit is adorable. I'm so happy for you, fam.
Man, y'all go to KK's page and all y'all hit likes and likes
yes,
and likes.
Yes, hit all the likes, dog. That is big. That's dope.
Yeah, this is his first granddaughter or grandbaby. We don't know if it's a boy
we don't know if
yet.
It's a boy or girl yet.
So also type in there grandpa. Everyone just pick grandpa.
Yeah, just put Pawpaw K.
Just pick grandpa, old ass man.
Yeah.
Or what y'all should do.
Irresponsible Pawpaw.
No, what y'all should do is y'all should post any GIF. Was it GIF or GIF? GIF. Post any GIF. Type in the search Danny Glover. Danny Glover. Danny Glover? The old one.
Like from Lethal Weapon?
Yeah, him.
Okay.
So post any and post that on there and let that shit go on his page.
Oh.
KK is Danny Glover from here on out.
No, he's not. Nah, congrats, K. That's dope, man.
Yeah, congrats,
cool.
though. A good job, Danny.
A kid you get to spoil and then give back. That's lit.
For our question of the week, I asked it on Facebook, and it actually came from our last week's show. When we were talking about supporting Black-owned businesses, going to a Black gun range, and KK was like, "Why does it have to be Black?"
Is it Black when? I mean, is it Black? Is it racist when Asians stay within their community? Is it racist when the Jewish community stays within their own, spends their money within their own community? Like, is that racist, or is it just putting back into one another?
When it was being said, I didn't want to get into it because there wasn't nothing to get into it about. He didn't say nothing wrong with what he said. He just
he just
posed
asked.
question.
Yeah.
But it brought up a question when I listened to the show back afterwards, and that nigga said that shit, and we let him make it. But again, he wasn't saying it to be controversial. But so it posed a good question that I was thinking about. So this isn't a feeling that KK has, because again, like I tell everyone, KK supports local businesses and Black businesses and everybody.
He probably does more than we do. Honestly,
there's no probably to it. He does. He supports local, and he doesn't care what color. If you're a good person, he fucks with you. So again, he sees through color, which is good. But it's not like he does not also see color. Right. I don't need to co-sign for him. I don't need to speak for him, because everybody knows KK for who he is and his stature. So again, that's kind of what that is. But again, it posed a question. So the question is Tina kind of touched on it a little bit. Tina, I don't know. I like saying Tina, I guess.
I'm drunk. I don't know why you're talking like that.
I'm just stupid. I don't know. She's about to sneeze.
Damn. Every time y'all say something, it don't come out. I need to get it up off me.
So if a person of color chooses to support businesses of color only when the option presents itself, is that considered racist? That's what we're going to get into for our question of the week. We put a poll out about it. And the kind of crazy thing about the poll is that what I realized, no one is going to say their fuck shit on a poll. No one wants their name attached to.
Oh, because you can see who said what.
Yeah. So I realized the polls are slanted, and I wish that people, when they see the polls,
because they don't want to get cussed out on here.
But that's
because I'm gonna cuss your ass like smooth the fuck out.
Because even with the gay poll, the gay
they
music
know
one,
they know better.
Like they weren't. I don't feel like I was getting, and I know I wasn't.
Tina not finna call me a bitch ass nigga this week.
And Tina Show was gonna get in her bag about that shit too.
And that in my Birkin. Do you hear me?
But we have 103 people that have viewed and saw the poll. It's a 90-10 split right now. With 90% of course saying that you're not a racist, and then 10% saying that you are. But again, I wonder who that 10% is. I'm not gonna call them out because that's not what we're here for.
Nah, fuck that. Tell me. Nah, I'm just playing. I'm just playing.
But anyway, we're gonna go into that once we go over everything else. That'll be at the end of side A, and we'll get into the question on that.
All right.
Talk about it, man. How's your week? Is your platform? Talk your shit, Tina.
Hey, look, y'all. Y'all fucking bold ass niggas who think it's okay to slide in my DMs. Stop doing that shit. I haven't had.
Niggas are still sliding your DM in 2021.
All right, Bree, you saw the messages, right?
Man.
No, I'm not saying that they're not, but like
No. I'm just saying, like Bree, you saw the messages, right?
Mhm.
All right, look, Brandell Jones.
Oh, she really did that.
Mhm.
What the
Nigga.
fuck?
Look how big Tina cut the fuck. Nigga. Hey, Brandell Jones, you gotta stop this shit, fool. At 4:11 in the morning, this nigga said, "What you doing? You nasty or no?" Nigga, what?
First of all, you're supposed to say nah. That's
But like,
He said no.
but like,
nasty or not. He lost.
why
my
are you doing that, sir?
I, can
I
answer.
like what you like. You and I probably both got Ethica on right now. What are you doing? What are you doing? Yes, I'm still a woman. Cool, but it's more than clear that I don't like. I don't like what you have. Sir.
That's what I'm saying. I'm surprised that niggas still be shooting at you.
Like, I'm a bad bitch, and that's cool. Admire it, appreciate it. I actually have guys that tell me that, like, wow, you have a beautiful face. You know what I'm saying? Like, I have people that tell me that I'm attractive, and I don't take that the wrong way.
Yeah.
But you nasty or no, like, that's a little bit too much.
That's kind of
Like,
direct.
that's too much.
Really?
Like, you could tell me that I'm attractive, and I'm not gonna take offensive to it. I'm not that gay.
I don't think he's curious about your attractiveness or not. Though.
He's not. He want to see what this dude. And I'm like, I can't do it. Like,
Whose pussy is
I
this?
can't even like be funny and entertain that shit. Like, that's just downright disrespectful.
Tina.
Mr. Jones, cool your fucking jets, bro.
Is that really disrespectful?
Yeah, you got to stop that shit.
See, I always
I
get
would never say
curious.
that to a woman. You nasty or no? I would never.
Really?
I would never.
You've never came in.
Is that supposed to be like a turn on? Like, ooh, yeah.
Like, oh yeah, I'm nasty.
You've never said that.
No,
to,
I've
like
never-
ever.
Nigga, I'm so smooth out this bitch. What is you talking about? I don't need to say are you nasty or no.
You just
You
put your
already
strap
gonna
on.
you already gonna give me the nasty because I'm
See, like that's not problematic.
socially irresponsible. I'm just kidding. That's the Jose. That's the Jose. I've never said that to a woman. That shit is disrespectful.
So you never went to a dude and be like, you know, give me that dick or what? You know, back in the day when you was doing that.
Not somebody I didn't know.
You and your disclaimers.
Not somebody that I didn't know. Like, if you were my dude, like, yeah, it's like, what's you gonna give you what I'm asking for? What's up? Like, come on, baby, you won't. Nah, like,
This guy.
nah. If we weren't involved, I wasn't gonna speak to you that way, and that still stands now. Like, if we're not involved, I'm not talking to you like that.
Man, my opening
I got way more game than that.
My opening conversations have been a motherfucker. I will admit to that. I've had some very.
Can you turn the comments on? I feel like there's probably some funny shit happening. No,
Let's check them out. I've had some very I've had some very problematic shit when I opened up my conversation
really?
to people.
Why
not?
you don't have no game, Damien?
It's not about game. It's just about, you know, it's just something.
Somebody called me a Mac Daddy last week. Like, I'm a smooth ass out here.
This guy jumping.
I'm just
and shit.
saying.
No, that's funny. That's actually funny.
That's not funny. That nigga pissed me off. And then, like, this other dude that I went to high school with, shout out Bama, nigga. This nigga, anyway, this man, when I post like my gym pics,
Yeah.
he be like, turn around. And I'd be like, ha ha ha, you crazy. Relax. Right? Chill. Right? And we went to school together, so like I do my best. You know, I'm nice to him. Like I don't want to be disrespectful or nothing. And so like I know he knows where I work, and he was trying to get some stuff for his kids or whatever. So I'm like, okay, cool. He's like, hey, what's your number? So I shoot him my number. Cool, hit me if you need something for your kids. I got
gullible
you.
ass.
He talking about what you doing and called my phone like 3 times. Boy, go to hell. Blocked.
What if Bam out there with a whole relationship right now?
So I have a question.
I don't care what he's doing, bro. Stop calling my phone like we are involved.
He's calling the phone
What's
like
the
friends.
acceptable amount of time that for someone to call? Like, how many times is okay?
How many
Like, just
times
call
or
me
times
one
of the day?
time, and if I don't call you back, then I didn't want to talk to you. Or like shoot me a text so I know who it is.
Once a day?
What you mean?
Like
Like if somebody's like actively trying to shoot their shot at me, they need to like once a day.
is that okay?
I think that's
If I don't-
excessive.
Yeah, like if
Once a
I'm not
day.
returning your calls,
Once every 3 days for like maybe
Chill.
a week and a half, maybe. Like,
I'm very intentional. Like if I want to talk to you, like I'm gonna return your calls or your text 1000%.
So
Your DM, whatever it is.
if you met somebody and 10 minutes later they text you like, hey, what's up? I was thinking about you.
Mhm.
And then they call 5 times and you don't answer.
I'm not talking to them.
this sounds personal.
And then they text a couple
I'm not-
more times.
I'm
This
not
is not a
talking to
question. This sounds personal. Hold
It
on.
is. And this is the shit that I'm tired of
I'm not talking to them.
because I met somebody, was nice, gave him my number. Cool, let's hang out.
Mhm.
10 minutes later, he's texting
Mhm.
and calling. I
Mhm.
had 27 missed calls in less than an hour.
That nigga's a psychopath. You need to stay away from him, sis.
We know that's unacceptable.
That nigga's a psycho.
We know that's unacceptable. So I ask, what is acceptable?
That's what I'm asking.
I'm asking you. For me, it depends. If I like you, then if I think you're attractive and I want to hear from you, you hitting me up 10 minutes after I give you my information, I don't see anything wrong with
No,
it.
there's
No,
nothing wrong with that.
that's
That's
not what
applying pressure and being intentional about what you
Yeah.
want. There's nothing wrong with that.
But if
shit.
I don't, but that's the thing. But if I don't like you and I'm not really attracted to you and you hit me up in 10 minutes, then I'm going to feel a certain kind of way. But then at that point, you shouldn't have given that person that you really don't really want to talk to like that your number, if that makes any sense.
fair enough.
Because it really, if you give someone your number to contact you
Mhm.
and they contact you and you feel a certain way because they're contacting you,
Mhm.
why would you give them your number?
No, it's not that. It's just, I think that's it is way excessive for you to call and text that many times.
I agree.
But we're talking about the first one. The first one should have been returned and received.
If I was available, yes.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. So you weren't available at all to return the text at all, to like be like, hey, I'm at work, let me meet you back, or
So
that's
I responded to the first one
okay.
maybe about, I don't know, 20 minutes later.
Mhm.
But when I responded, I had already had 10 missed calls.
Oh, that nigga's a psychopath, bro. Block him.
Yeah.
No, I did. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Like, that's what I'm talking about. That shit.
That's too
stop
much.
It. Stop.
That's too
And
much.
I know dudes that do that. You know, I know people that do that.
Redog, yes, very personal. You know about this.
That's crazy. That nigga's a psychopath.
Yeah. Nah, yeah, I agree. But again,
What's his name? Not just playing.
don't do that.
His name.
Y'all, Brandale Jones. I say it again. I don't give a fuck. You little creepy ass boy.
Jeez. Can we get someone scrolling across the bottom of the screen on that shit?
No, because niggas be creepy. Put niggas
Very
be creepy. That's what niggas scroll on
Niggas
there.
be creepy.
Niggas
You're
be
silly.
creepy.
No, I think again, if you have, like how you say, you're always intentional.
Mhm.
So if you give your number out to someone, you should do it with the intention of contacting them.
Mhm.
And that's the reason why I do not give my number out, or not necessarily give my number out. That is why I give my number out and I don't accept numbers from people, because I've accepted numbers from people and then hit them up like a day later or something like that. And it's just like, it never goes nowhere but me getting their number. At this point, it's like, what's the point of me getting your number if you don't really have the intention on communicating with me?
Mhm.
We hang out, have a good time, meet each other, cool conversation,
Uh-huh.
good enough to at least get your number.
Mhm.
And not like you're just drunk passing number, but cool enough to at least get your number.
Right.
And then when I try to hit you up and try to communicate with you and have a real conversation with you,
Mhm.
it goes nowhere.
That's a little layered. Sometimes women give their numbers out because men can get a little aggressive. They'd be like, fuck it, let me just give you my number type shit.
And I see situations like that, but these be like normal, organic
Right.
ass situations and
Right.
shit. And it's like to the point to where I'm at the point now, like I tell my cousin, like, I don't even holler at girls. They choose me, I don't choose them, which sounds kind of like, you know, cocky and shit like that. But it's to the point to where it's like, I don't have time to play this cat and mouse game. If I give you my number and you hit me back, I know what it is at that point.
That's a fact.
Instead of me sitting there trying to chase you down and try to get you at the right time, call you, and then I'm thinking like, damn, am I calling too much? Oh no, maybe I need to call another time, or maybe I'm not showing enough
Oh, yeah,
initiative.
I'm not.
So it's one of those things. That's why I don't like to play those games with females. Like
I
that.
don't call. Like if I meet you out and
Yeah.
you give me a number, first of all, I don't even ask for people phone numbers. Like, hey, what's your snap?
Yeah.
Snap me. You know what I'm saying? Like if you snap me back, then you're interested and we can exchange numbers at that point. But like we can communicate on social media. That's cool.
Yeah. And that's I guess that's the new wave right now. People are giving out social medias. And the first time that happened,
I feel like that's safe.
The first time that happened to me, I felt kind of disrespected. like, bitch, I'm way too cute for your goddamn Facebook. Like,
I feel you.
You know what I mean? But again,
if somebody give me their Facebook, I quit. Bitch, fuck you.
Take that.
Yeah, nah, don't give me no Facebook, bro. I will never contact you. But like, if you shoot me your Snap or some shit, like, cool.
Snap is a different story. You go down and Snap. You go down and Snap. But no, it's
not on my Snap. But just Snap in general.
You're talking about Snap, not Tina Snap.
Yeah, not Tina Snap.
Just Snap.
My Snap is nothing but gym pics. That's it. That's all you getting on my Snap.
Gym pics and dick
pics. Getting a whole lot of these.
Sorry. Anyway,
you getting a whole lot of these.
But no, that's the thing. So if y'all holler at somebody, man, y'all at least if you holler and give me your number, at least be intentional with it. Or just tell a nigga like, I don't want to fuck with you, man. Like, get the fuck.
That don't work.
Hey,
I heard that doesn't work either.
Hey,
I've heard that. I've heard that too.
Hey, okay, look, I'm a little drunk. Right?
Did you say hey girls?
He did. She did.
I said hey guys.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I heard girls.
No, hey. I said hey guys. Hey, I'm a little bit drunk. Y'all know who we should do?
Huh?
We should recreate the death row photo with the black.
Let's do it. All four of them. Yeah.
Yes.
Let's do it.
Yes, that would be fucking dope.
Who should?
You probably.
I don't want to be shook. I don't want to be shook.
I'll be shook, nigga. I'm swollen up. Shit.
We blurring my face or what?
Fuck, breathe. Damn.
I mean,
you can wear a mask.
No, you got to be shook. No, you got to be shook. Cause shook on top on
she
that
can
one.
wear like a mask and glasses.
And we'll have the logo kind of over her face a little bit.
Wait. I'm gonna be on top, so all you gonna see is titties.
No, fool. It's all in black.
It's black. All you see is the faces.
Oh.
You don't know what? You don't know the all four of them?
I
don't.
Tupac, Snoop,
I'll show
Thug,
you.
and Dre.
I'm sorry.
That shit will be live.
Let's do it. We should. As a matter of fact, you know what I want to recreate? I want to recreate the Beatles. Hear me out.
The walking thing
on the crosswalk downtown, going down Commerce right
Can
before
we
you
do
get
on the
to,
rainbow one? That's done.
That's gay. What the fuck?
Ha, gay.
She couldn't even get it out.
I get it. Okay, my bad.
But no,
enough. What do I snap them, Liana?
She said gym pics and what's in her bag?
A little side thigh.
Nah.
Definitely the side.
If I'm trying to holler at somebody, I don't know. It depends. It depends on how we met. I might say something related to like how we met. Like if I bought you a drink, like, hey, tequila sunrise, what's good, beach? No,
she's a what do you call it? She's a snap creeper.
I'm not a snap creeper at all.
I got no pictures. I just sit there and look at people's shit. I'm totally
You're a
creepy.
snap creeper, nigga.
Totally
You're a snap creeper.
Nah, like
my name for snap is Peepin' Tom.
That's crazy.
Hey, he ain't lying.
That's
no
funny.
bullshit.
Nah, I might say something relating to like how we met, or maybe just like a hey, what's up with you? What you on?
She's she's snapping Bible
the little
verses.
looking eyes.
She snapping Bible verses and shit.
I ask you if you want to go to Bible study.
Yeah. Give her that I don't know. Oh, was that your week, Bree? Was that your story? You want to talk about your week about you up at a curving niggas?
Man, it's a little excessive. If I don't answer, I'm probably busy. Give me a minute.
Yeah, Bree be busy, cuz.
So that's your PSA about your week?
I'll leave that, and then I'm excited, y'all. I don't know if y'all heard, but I'm a huge R&B fan, right?
Okay.
Oh, fuck them.
Shut your face.
Oh.
Is it good?
H-Town came out with some new music. I was jamming to that the other day. It's only 8 songs.
That's a fucking album. Shit.
Nowadays.
It is. It's the new album. But I was excited because H-Town ain't been out in years.
Decades.
Yeah, I was like years, nigga.
I'm
4
trying to be
scores.
nice. I'm trying to be nice. Hush your face.
Fucking H-Town. knocking boots ass. That was in the 90s.
Listen,
4 presidents ago, nigga.
if you have a chance, check it out.
Is it good though? Real
Is
talk.
it good?
Yes, I even had Marie listen to it. You know, Thug Thizzle, she ain't
don't
with
do
R&B like
R&B.
that,
Lord have mercy.
and she even like it.
For real. She was giving somebody the dizzle.
Come on now,
She was taking that dizzle to H-Town.
come on now.
Now
Um,
she was giving somebody this. Anyway, hey, speaking of R&B, right?
Yeah.
So like at the end of May, I
She
think
said
it's like
minus the last
I think it's like May 28th.
Uh-huh.
There's some shit coming in town called Colors R&B. It's a that shit is dog. That
What is
shit
that?
is so fun. So it's like it's an R&B party basically. It's like a mini concert type situation. There's like a couple DJs and there's an MC and they go along the stages of a relationship.
You said we should do that
as
shit.
told through R&B music, right? So this shit is dope as fuck. They're coming to San Antonio at the end of May. I already purchased my little tickets. I was on the VIP list because I've been to about 3 of them. But y'all fuck with it, man. And maybe we can do like a little meetup or some shit, like socially irresponsible, hits the R&B party type shit. It's super fucking fun. It's a perfect date night. Perfect date night.
That's the name of H-Town's album, Date Night.
Date
What?
night. Not for real. It's a perfect date
She
night.
dismissed the shit out of that H-Town album.
No, look, I just had to stay on track because I would lose what I'm talking about. It's a perfect date night. Take a little shorty out to go eat first, then go. You can dance. You can figure out what kind of music they like. You can have a couple of little drinks. Get your little pop grind on. You can have a with consent, of course.
So they playing
You
R.
can have
Kelly?
a good time. There's no R. Kelly involved.
No, but the bump. Okay, I thought you're referencing "Bump and Grind," which is a hit song by Robert,
I understand.
the Pod Piper. I thought that's what.
I understand why you would think that, but I
Okay,
would
no.
fucking never.
And then R&B, like tight ass party, a
It's
live
fun
party
as
with-
hell, though.
Yeah,
It's dope.
I,
But you gotta take your main thing. Like you can't take your side chick. You gotta take your main thing.
what's the side chick?
I don't
What is
know.
that?
I'm black. I don't cheat.
No, I don't know what the fuck you're talking
I
about.
couldn't
Anyway,
tell you.
So hey, Damien, how's your week?
How was your week, Damien?
Oh shit, there you go. It was interesting. So, dads, I'm talking to all the dads out there. That's you. Not the nigga that nutted into her and then never talked to her again.
Padres.
Yeah, them niggas exist. Don't wow that. Them niggas exist, and I can't stand
They
them
do.
niggas. So the guys that actually bust and then take care of the outcome, those guys. Drive around in your car with extra pads.
Boy, what?
My daughter started while we're at the gym, and she doesn't know that she should carry extra pads around, and she doesn't have an app on her phone.
I was just gonna say, does she have a phone?
No. And she doesn't have an app on her phone that shows when it's going to come, when it's
Then
not
you
gonna
need to
come.
put app on your phone.
And that's exactly what I need to do. That's what I need to do, keep track
The
of
period
hers.
tracker. My daughter has it on hers.
Yeah, so I could know. But again, dads, man, listen, real awkward. Keep some extra pads in your car. When you're driving around with her, keep them in your bag or whatever you do, just
Put
in
them in your
case.
glove compartment.
Do you
Yeah.
have them in your car now?
I don't. Now it's happened this morning. I should have put them in my car once I got here, but I don't. But I guarantee it, they will be in there. And if not, those brown paper towels, very absorbent. Just roll them up a couple of times. No. So really, it was really very weird. I had no idea what to do. So what I did actually, I asked the lady at the gym, and there she was very helpful. And she went to her car and she got some extra ones that she had for her. So I guess that's a common thing with women. They ask each other.
Yes.
So I just took it upon
That
myself
you know what
to
that's
ask.
called? Humanity.
Yeah, no, that was dope. So I asked. It was a white woman as well. She was very awesome. So she went to her
Shout
car.
out to that white lady.
So she went to the car and she got some extra pads and gave me 2 actually, just in case I needed 2. So
See?
so I thought that was dope.
Still good people out there, dog.
Yeah, no, and I would have asked, and I would have went from one person to one person until someone said yes and got me those. And my daughter, I gave them to her, and she secretly put them in her pocket. She she got them like it was like drugs, like it was a drug deal. She cuffed them and ran to the bathroom and put
That's
them on.
dope.
But yeah, Daz, man, this is a whole new ball game for me. And if you have not went through this is something that y'all should possibly look into. get some fucking pads and put them in your glove box.
Yep.
So yeah, do that. And also my baby girl, Ayana, my oldest, but my smallest. She will be 12 on Wednesday, April 7th.
Oh, dope.
So I'm gonna slander her with some bullshit on my Facebook and make her
Happy
look.
early birthday. She said like 5 words to me today when I came in. So we're making progress.
See,
She's opening up, man.
What's up?
She's
It's
really
up.
opening up, yeah. So yeah, her birthday should be 12. So if y'all see any posts with my beautiful daughter on there, please just say happy birthday and keep that shit pushing. I'd appreciate it. She loves to see people giving her shout outs, which I don't like. I don't want her to make that feel like it's a thing that she needs that validation, but it feels good to be talked about at all times.
It feels good from everybody.
Yeah.
You know?
So
everybody enjoys that kind of shit.
Truth. And find a balance for rest, man. That's something that I've been learning this past week. Like sleep is important, guys.
Liana, you got like 2 months to get you a main thing to bring, so work on that.
Liana, chill out.
If not, I got 2 arms. I got you. It's up.
I'll be your date,
ass out.
Liana. Let's go.
There you go.
Me and you.
Rest. Very important. Get your fucking rest. That's something that I've been sleeping like 2 hours here and there for the last 3 weeks.
Oh, that's not okay, bro.
Yeah.
You can't function like that.
No, I can't. And I've been trying to go to the gym, hoop and stuff like that off 2 hours of sleep, waking up 5:30 in the morning just to go hoop. It's not a thing.
5:30.
It's a good group of ballers that go out. So yeah. So anyway, just get your rest, guys. Get your rest is very important, very important, very important, very important. I can't stress that. You don't want to be like them people that are walking around 28 years old looking 46.
Yeah. What?
Tina T. God damn. Shit. This motherfucker.
Some people age like milk. I'm not gonna say what people age like milk, but there's a demographic of folks that age like milk. Don't be like them.
Yeah, man. Get your sleep, man. Eat right.
Hey, yo, I gotta pee.
Processed foods, stay out of processed foods and stuff, and just get your shit together and do right. That makes sense. So let's get that icebreaker. Let's Tina, you got like
I got 20 seconds.
Yeah. So explain the icebreaker. So we were supposed to do, what is it called?
The math challenge.
The math challenge. We're gonna do some math riddles. And the math riddles, we're gonna go over just some regular. Tina thinks she's smarter in math than I am, so she's gonna beat my ass in this shit. I love math riddles, so it would have been kind of cool going back and forth with someone to challenge me. But it didn't happen this week, and not to anything like that. The reason why it didn't happen is Brenna, she got some cooler shit for us this week.
I do. I'm excited, y'all. I'm excited. And I want to give this a shout out. I don't know if y'all seen it on social media or whatnot, but it's a game.
You bought it off social media?
I did.
Social media be fucking me up with these ads, man. It's worse than QVC. I be buying all tool parts and just extra shit that I just don't.
That means
need.
you're on social media a little too much.
No, I'm not. I'll verbally have a conversation about something, and all of a sudden that shit'll pop up on my shop now, just on a regular sponsored ad.
They stalking.
Oh man, they're fucking nosy. They're the feds.
They are.
Facebook is the feds.
Yes.
Social media, that's the feds altogether.
Yes.
Like real talk. But yeah, go talk. Tell me more about that.
All right, y'all. So this game is called Lyrically Correct. I'm sure you've all seen it on social media at some point. Basically, it is hip hop and R&B from the 90s.
Okay, we can do that.
There's some questions that's asked, and you got to give the answer. There's a couple of multiple choice, but we want to see how good you remember the 90s.
Like, so is it like the last one we did where it goes over the lyrics, or it just talks about a song and we have to answer it?
Yeah. So, for instance,
All right, give us an example to start it off with. And we're gonna post this lyrical shit so y'all can see what it is. Y'all should buy this shit. I think this would be a good party drinking game. There's actually a game they had on there on Instagram. It was about like shot or drink or dare or drink or do or drink or something like that. So it asks you a question. It says like, text your mother or text your ex's current spouse and give them the middle finger emoji or drink. So
I mean, I could fight, so they finna get that text.
But you also want to drink.
all right. So hold on. Here's a question.
All right, go ahead.
I bet.
For example, right? It'll say, "What did Escape tell her dude to kick off?"
His shoes
Shoes
and
and
relax his feet.
I got
You
that
see what
one.
I'm saying?
Okay.
Okay.
They get a little bit harder, but
Alright.
that's kind of how it works.
Let's go first to 4. I think
I look thick.
I think this motherfucker here.
I'm sorry.
First to 4.
Okay,
First to 4.
It's 4 or 3. What do you think?
let's do 4.
Let's do 4.
All right. What will Whitney Houston have if she doesn't have
Crack.
him?
Nothing.
Sorry.
1-0.
Crack is whack. It's really
Even when
cocaine.
I'm drunk, I'm better than you.
That's very offensive. You're lucky I have thick skin. That really hurt my feelings, to be honest with you.
Okay.
Go ahead.
What did Cash Money wear with their gator boots?
Gator boots.
With their pimped out Gucci
pimped out
suits.
Gucci suits.
2-0, nigga. After I get 3, that's it.
Let me sing first. 2-second delay, Tina.
Fuck you, no.
God damn.
I'm drunk.
Which magazine did Biggie read?
Oh,
Source. That's all I dream. I used to read Word Up magazine.
damn it. I couldn't get it.
That was a good one. I
That
like
was
this.
a good
I like this one.
I like that.
Okay. Because Master P got the hookup, what does he say you should do next?
Holla if you hear me. 3, nigga.
Come on. We're going to 4. We're going to 4.
Okay. Kanye West says, if you're no punk, what should you holla?
We want prenup. We want prenup. Yeah, that's 4. I'm a winner.
How do you think of this shit so quick?
Let's do another one just for fun.
How do you think of this shit? I know the song,
nigga.
the workout. Like, how do you come up?
I got a little alcohol in my system, nigga. I feel like I'm in the club. I know all the words to the songs.
I'm
What's
over
up?
here. I'm over here thinking and shit. Like he was. In the
Let's do
video.
another one.
I'll do 2 more.
I bet.
If Nas ruled the world, what would he do?
I fear all my sons.
Baby. Black diamonds and pearls.
What does PD Pablo want you to do after you take your shirt off?
Waving in the
Swing
air
around
like
the
a mother-
helicopter.
Did I get that one too?
No, fool, I got it.
I'll give it to you then.
Hell no.
I said it. I kind of did it, but I said it too.
I already won. It's okay. It don't
Come on.
matter.
Um,
This nigga getting a consolation prize. It's fine.
So I get second place out of 2, right?
Participation award ass nigga.
I get second place out of 2.
Liana, I'm doing this one for you.
Oh, it's Jeezy. I already got it.
What is Jeezy gonna do after he stacks his flow?
I don't know.
First, I'm gonna stack my flow, and then what? Then I go stack some more, and then what? Close shop, then I do my count, hide the rest of the yams at my auntie house, and then what?
That's
That's
right.
my shit.
See
One
what
more.
I'm saying?
One more. I
All
like
right.
that.
It's
One more.
up, Liana. I got you. I know you sad because he got married, cuz it's all right.
That was actually a pretty nice wedding. About time.
Yes.
About fucking time. All
Okay.
y'all women hating because that nigga never, jumped the broom with old Asian chick. That nigga finally did it. So y'all,
No, he
y'all
did
women
it.
should be proud.
I
of
feel
him.
like he already was finna do it. Like
they're going at their own.
he was just
pace,
taking
man.
his time. Yeah,
They're going at their own pace. Y'all motherfuckers out here meeting people after 3 weeks and getting divorces after 4. Let this nigga be successful with his
It's a fact.
situation.
It's a fact.
Okay, I'm gonna do 2 more because I like this one.
All right,
Who?
let the dogs out. Who?
Mike
Who?
Jones.
Who? Oh, good one. That's a
Okay,
good one.
I like this question. In It's So Hard to Say Goodbye to Yesterday, what did Boys to Men take with them?
Memories.
Very good. Were they the first ones to sing that song though?
I don't know.
I don't know.
That's a good question. So there you go. That was an icebreaker.
That was
Tina
good.
once again,
A
fucker.
motherfucking winner. I'm a winner, bro.
Nah, you came with it, bastard.
I love music, dog.
You just think quicker than everybody else right now. You're just young.
I mean, that's
your mind.
I be in my bag in my a Birkin.
I got so much shit up in here, so I gotta sort through this shit.
I know that's why we be
Wait,
arguing.
Wait, what? What?
Go back. I can't see it because you was talking about Jeezy.
Oh.
Yep.
What that delay is a motherfucker. God damn. What is the so let's get into that question. So the question of the week, again, 90-10 split. And then I guess I asked another question as well. And I'll go over that in a second. So the question of the week is, if a person of color chooses to support a business of color only when the option presents itself, is that considered racist? What you got, Tina T?
I would say no. I think that person is just trying to put back into their community.
That makes sense. But so the question came up with that. We were talking about supporting black businesses. We were talking about going to a shooting range, and
to the gun range.
And then we were like, hey, let's go, to a black one. And Kay was like, what the fuck? Why can't it just be a good one? Why does it have to be black? And I was like, it doesn't have to be black, but there's nothing wrong with that. So having someone of color, a black person, saying, why should we go to a black gun range or whatever, like, I don't think we should say that.
What you mean?
You
don't think that black people should question that?
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough.
I
agree with you.
And the reason why I don't think so, because it's like if a white person was to say, let's go to a black business and support them. And again, a white person was like, why are we doing that? Like, that'd be kind of a fucked up thing. Like, why not? Right. But then it also makes it seem like it's okay for a white person to, and again, I'm not shitting on K. This has nothing to do with what KK said at all. This has something to do with a thought on what he said. So we're not attacking him, we're attacking the premise, mind you. Okay. So if a white person wants to, what do you call it when you want to support other colors? You want to be
what, an ally?
No, not an ally. You want to,
just support, like
not diversify, but you want to, you want to support another group, right?
Right. Okay.
Like when you want to be a supportive of another group, it's cool, right? But then when we want to also put our funds in the hands of the less fortunate, like that's bad.
It's not, bro. People just want to vilify everything that we fucking do. And that sucks because there's Chinatowns in so many major cities. Yeah. And that's Asian people putting Asian money back into their community. You know what I mean? There's Jewish communities who they have their own rec centers. Like the Jewish Community Center is a thing. Yeah. That's Jewish people putting money into the shit that they care about, which is, 9 times out of 10 is their youth or whatever. But yeah, like they're putting money back into their community to keep their, to keep them in ownership of businesses, to keep money in their pockets and shit like that. I don't think that there's anything wrong with that. And I think that that's one of the fatal flaws of the black community is that we don't put enough back into our own communities. We shop with everybody else.
And then when we do, it's an issue.
And then when we do, it's a problem.
Yeah. And like I say, man, like white people are not the only people that should support the black community or the Mexican community or the Asian community. Right. If people of color also want to support colored businesses, it's not only that they're supporting them because they're colored businesses, but they're supporting these businesses because they're underfunded. You know what I mean? So why can't black people help out, underfunded businesses and make it look bad? Right. So that's what I thought. And then of course I asked another question. It was if a white person decides to shop places of color first when the opportunity presents itself, would that be considered racist? The same question I asked earlier, and everyone said no. So again, it's like it's 100% when it comes to that. Like, no, white people can do it, but when a black person wants to support their own, it's an issue. So again, stop the bullshit. It's stupid. Please don't do that.
Nepotism is also a thing.
Yeah, and
like
again,
y'all do that shit all the time, bro.
This is not a thing against K. Trust me, I know where his heart is at. So I don't want y'all to, I don't even want K to hear this and think that I'm out here, attacking his comment at all. That's not what I'm doing. It's just the issue behind it. Like, support your own first. Simple as that.
1000%, because ain't nobody else gonna do it if we don't.
I mean, and it just comes anything. Your family, take care of your family before you take care of a stranger if you can. It's a responsible thing to do. So I mean, support your own, and of course, don't support them because they don't deserve it. Support them because they do deserve it. There's some black businesses that I won't even fuck with. You know what I mean? And it's not that I won't fuck with them because they're black, but being a black business, I'm not gonna lie, I hold you at a different standard, and I don't hold you at a different standard when it comes to your establishment looking like it needs to look compared to another establishment that has money.
Provide the service you say you're providing.
I need a different type of service from you being a black person as another white person.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna give a black business 2 chances.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give you 2 chances, but also it's like Baby Joker said on next Friday, charity starts in la casa, way. like fuck with your people, bro. Like
That's
you
it,
know what I
man.
mean? Like it doesn't make sense for black people to have come as far as they have and been able to tap into these different industries if we don't support them.
So I have a question.
Talk to me.
You give them 2 chances,
I'm gonna
right?
give you 2 chances.
On the first chance and they don't meet your standards, do you
Mhm.
say something?
yes,
Always.
yes,
Okay.
How
Like-
how do you dress them, and how do they, in your experiences, how have they
Mhm.
responded to your?
It depends on who I come in contact with.
Sometimes
If I come in
niggas don't
contact
take
with the girl
criticism.
that answer the phone, she might not take that shit as well. But that business owner, like that's the thing that I've noticed. And shout out to Urban Smoke, because Urban Smoke definitely did this. Like ordered food, went and checked out on the patio, ate. Hey, was your food good? You need something? How'd you like it? Have you tried the beignets? They're fire. Try them. Like they're gonna come out and check on you. And it's the owner of the business that's coming out there and doing that shit.
You know what's funny about that? Because
What's up?
we went too,
Mhm.
and you didn't go with us when we went.
Mm-mm.
I can reciprocate that,
Yeah.
duplicate that
Yeah.
exact same story that you told us when we went.
Mhm.
When it came to the owner talking to us and giving us big ups, and it was not just that owner; it was the white dude and the white dude
Both of
came.
them.
Both of them.
came
Yeah,
out.
they
Yeah.
both came out.
So,
I've come in contact with both of them.
yeah. So I mean, and that's just with us coming in. So the reason why I didn't mean to cut you, the reason why I
No,
said
you're
that
good.
is because we had 2 different occasions with them,
Mhm.
not with the same group.
I've
not
been
with the
there
same
like 3 or
podcast.
4 times, and every single time, one of the owners has checked on me to make sure that my food was straight, or you know what I'm saying, just to make small talk.
Yeah.
Like I had a Judson T-shirt on when I went, and I want to say one of them graduated from Judson, or their kid goes to Judson or something. And
The
they
white
asked
dude
me,
went to Judson.
yeah, and he asked me about it. Like it's, you know what I mean? Like they're really trying to tap in with the people that are coming through their establishment. So yeah, shouts to Urban Smoke for doing that. But I think everybody should do that.
Yeah. So and that's just simple business. That's like business 101.
Mhm.
Like know your customer, your customer base,
Mhm.
and just be personal. Don't be a fucking dick. Learn a name
Yep.
or two.
Take constructive criticism.
That too, for sure.
Take all criticism and understand that all criticism is constructive criticism if you take it that way.
Fair enough, but I think that shit that Erykah Badu said, like, I'm an artist and I'm sensitive about my shit.
Yeah.
Like, this is my life's work.
Mhm.
Don't come in here and say, hey, that chicken was dried in a bitch, cuz, but just let me know how your meal was. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No, I get
Maybe
that.
my fry cook went to the bathroom after he dropped that chicken. That shit got a little dry. You know what I'm saying? It's not like that every time. You feel me? But yeah.
again, take that
Yeah.
take that complaint and use that for something more
Right.
than what.
Yeah,
not to
absolutely.
destroy you, but to
Right.
build you.
I
That's
agree.
one thing I tell people when it comes to comments and criticism. Like criticism, you put criticism on the what of it the comment, right? They're saying bullshit,
Mhm.
and then if you take it like, oh my gosh, it's tearing me down, then
Right.
you could turn it to
He gave it more power than it really had.
you could turn that negative comment to constructive. You can make that shit constructive to where it'll build you
Mhm.
as opposed to where it tears you down. But only you can tear yourself down.
Mhm.
Someone else should
Right.
never have that fucking power to tear you down and make you feel less than complete or less significant than what you know you are.
Agreed.
At that point, that's a you problem, not a them problem.
Mhm.
But that's my TED Talk for today.
Hey, thanks for coming to my TED Talk.
This is Damien, the Devil's Advocate. I'm sorry, I fucked that up. This is Damien, aka Mavrick, the Devil's Advocate.
Hey, y'all, it's Tina. That's all I got.
Hey.
And then not here with us today, it is our homeboy Stairway K.
211.
Paw KK.
There you go. He is out. He will be back with us next week. But this is Socially Irresponsible, the podcast, episode 57.
He don't know what episode this is.
Side. This is the B side, goddamn. This is the B side. We come in and we talk our real shit, our real conversation. Not as light as the first side. This is where we get in our bag. Again, we're going to start off with our 8th day of the week, and that is where we're going to give you just topics about what happened through these last 7 days. Come fuck with us on the 8th.
I'm still drunk.
She's still drunk. Don't mind her, but she's gonna get in her bag. I'm gonna get to the point where I'm gonna get so offensive, not so offensive, but I'm gonna get her thinking about shit, and she's gonna get in her bag, and she's probably gonna cuss me out because we're not gonna agree on none of the shit we're gonna talk about. But that's what's gonna make it, and we're not gonna disagree just for disagreement's sake. Like we just totally don't agree about this shit. But again, that's what's gonna make it very interesting. Anyway, so that's gonna be on the B side. That is gonna be our 8th day of the week. Again, we're gonna give you information that's going out on the streets. We've done the research. We looked shit up. We're not a meme. This is some real deal, legit shit. So, I want y'all's opinion on it as well. So as you're listening, as you're watching, please comment. I want to hear what the fuck y'all got to say about it. But before we go into that, let's get our call to action out of the way. While Tina's over there sucking on this sweet head, the airhead.
Wow, that's crazy. I'm not sucking on anything. I'm chewing them up. Shout out to everybody watching us on Facebook.
Me.
Dripped out inside of me. Quit jump out for you. Let it get inside of me. I tell them where to put it. Don't tell them where I'm about to be. I run down on a nigga before I have him run to me. Talk your shit. Bite your lip. Ask for a car while you ride that. Hey, I'm not riding shit. Make sure that you are liking us on Facebook. I'm sure a lot of y'all are watching us on Facebook. Make sure you are subscribed to our YouTube channel as well. Eventually, we will only be on YouTube. Also, when you subscribe, you get a little alert every time we go live or we post a video. So make sure that you're on top of things. Follow us on Twitch as well and Instagram. We're going to get better at posting photos and whatnot on Instagram, y'all. I promise. In addition to being able to see us on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and Instagram, you can listen to us on Pandora, iHeartRadio, Apple Podcasts, Podbean, and Spotify, wherever you like to listen to your podcast. You can subscribe to us there. You get a little alert every time we post something. Check in with us and make sure you're listening. Share with a friend.
Share with a friend. Share with your loved one.
This is what you need to do, all right? Everybody got a little boo thing, little bae, little whatever, right?
Somebody.
When bae come over, grab that phone. Be like, hey, I'm not trying to look at your messages. Go to their everybody. Look.
Or if you're trying to look
if they don't got an iPhone, then you need to leave them. But they gonna have an iPhone, right? You gonna go to that little purple icon, that podcast icon. You gonna go on there. You gonna type in socially responsible. You just gonna subscribe for them so they know what the fuck is going on. All right. And YouTube. Do that shit. Everybody got YouTube and podcasts on their shit. Subscribe to them on Bay's shit so y'all got something to talk about.
There you go. Or you can just go to our link tree and you see all of our shit.
All of it.
And then just go hit subscribe on everything. Again, that does us a big help. I see y'all are listening and commenting. Again, we got Ben Dover from Connecticut. He's back on there commenting. So I appreciate you, Mr. Ben. He's been a long, faithful supporter, just like Emily and Liana for quite some time. So I appreciate that support. We also see Augustine Rivera. He's from
it's a very diverse name.
What's up, Augie?
Yeah, I think he's from Portugal. I believe that's where he's from. So thank you.
Oh, is that what that flag is?
Yeah. That's what that is.
Okay.
And then we have Hector from Panama. He has no last name.
Denise,
it just says
relax.
Hector.
The nephew. Chill out.
So once again, I appreciate it. And Yao, once again, doesn't say where he's from, but I'm assuming it's an Asian country. Thank you, Yao, for watching us, and I do appreciate your support.
I appreciate
Stop the Asian hate.
I said the name.
I'm so sorry.
That would get us canceled. That's not funny. Oh shit!
I'm not gonna tell y'all what my boss be calling them. I'm gonna stop.
But anyway, so I appreciate everyone watching and tuning in and things like that. But once again, man, we're gonna come here with the jokes. We're gonna come here with the fun laughter. If you're very sensitive and shit, don't be sensitive. Don't be sensitive at all, because this is going to be a safe space for everybody. What the fuck is going on? What did I miss? What did I miss?
Give me that pen. I'll show you.
We'll do it later. But yeah, again, man, this is going to be a safe space for everyone to talk that shit and have fun, man. So please don't be problematic with it. Just come have fun, open mind, and let's just enjoy this goddamn 18 hours we give you, goddamn. All right.
Pull your drink and get ready.
That's it. We got the call to action out of the way. So let's go into our 8th day of the week. First, I'm going to start off with, it's kind of stupid, man. Or it is what it is. So cultural appropriation. So we have this Addison Rae. She was on Jimmy Fallon, and she had her little 8 TikTok dances that she did and doing her shit, and everyone got pissed off because of that. What's up, Tina, man? Why are we mad at Addison, man?
I'm mad at her because she claps on the 1 and the 3.
You hear her talking, right? She's doing 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, she did all right. She did all right. I mean, you know, could have been better. It wasn't like the original.
Yeah.
But
it was,
I mean,
it was Mrs. Dash. I like Lowry's.
you're so stupid. So a lot of people are pissed off at her because they consider her doing some cultural appropriation type deals. And
I agree.
I mean, I don't see it as that. But you know me, it has to be very obvious for it to be cultural appropriation. Now,
It's just hard because some of these people are able to make a living like they're they're hundreds of thousandaires. I don't even know how to say that shit.
Yeah.
They're making a lot of money as influencers at a young age, and it's because they're stealing shit from black people, and I don't like that shit, especially from these younger black kids, like that renegade dance.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like that's a thing for me because our kids, the kids from the black community, they're not able to, you know what I'm saying, like tap into shit like that. They're not. So when they're doing shit that's like blowing up like that, and then for someone else to be able to benefit from that monetarily, like that's a thing. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I think this should be a learning lesson. Instead of talking about cultural appropriation, which again, it is a thing, so I'm not saying it's not a thing.
Mm-hmm.
We need to own our own shit. Simple as that. You're making up these dances, you can copyright that shit.
Yeah.
You can totally copyright that and put patents on shit and own what you're doing. But again, when it comes to a dance going viral, that's the point of people doing these dances, to get discovered and for other people to do it.
Right.
So you have to understand, you're putting your information out there so other people can copy and do what you're doing.
Yeah.
So you can be like, oh, they're doing my dance. You're not doing it to get money off of it.
Yeah.
That's never been a thing going viral. You know how many things go viral and people do not get a cent off that shit?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So if you have a dance and if you're an artist, you know, like you said, be mindful of your fucking craft.
I agree.
Do something with it.
I agree.
So I mean, I don't think, you know, when it comes to cultural appropriation, I think it's a thing. I know there's some other places she was saying that she was giving credit about what she was doing to the dancers.
But like giving credit on your, I don't know, on your TikTok channel.
Yeah.
When you're going on a much bigger platform, that kind of sucks.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But that's not her platform. You know, so she really can't dictate. So that's more of a Jimmy Fallon thing. But I do understand what you're saying.
She couldn't dictate, but I feel like there was probably an interview at some point during that, you know, that show or whatever. Hey, just want to give a shout out to such and such. Yeah.
No, I mean, could there have been more things done? Yeah. But the simple fact that she didn't, like, that's kind of hard to say, especially if she's given shout outs before. And with her being 100,000 there, you don't really have the money to sit here and just give somebody some change.
Sure.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. And I wouldn't expect that. Like, that's your bread. Cool. But yeah, give somebody a little shout out, a little love, pay homage.
Yeah. But again, man, once again, going back to waiting for somebody else to help you in your situation is the dumbest thing to fucking do. You can go online and get patents and patent and own your shit.
They can sue bitches.
Yeah. So I mean, if that's what you really have, a good dance or for a good song that's going out there, own your shit. This is something that's been going on with Kanye about owning your own masters. And that's with music. Just own your own shit. You are a product. You
can't copyright a dance, Teresa.
Why can't you? Well, look it up.
Oh, it's a quirk of copyright law. Interesting.
Okay. Well, then figure this shit out. Change that law, because laws have been changed all the time. Yeah. So if you can't do that, thanks for that information. Figure it out and make it happen. But there's something that can be done with it. We have. Well, let me ask you. Well, we already went over it. Never mind. Chet Hanks. So Chet Hanks gets beat up and
he got whooped by his girl.
Yeah.
She need to go to jail.
And Quavo is getting hit and slanging Sweetie.
He need to go to jail too.
Really?
Yeah. You can't be out here putting your hands on people, fool. And my thing too about that whole Quavo situation is, what the fuck was in that suitcase that you can't replace? You're a fucking Migo, bro. Like, why even take that chance? I just don't understand. Like, there's no way in the world that I would take a chance of some shit like that going bad, bro.
See, this is where I disagree with you at, right? And it's a lot of emotions put behind these situations, and emotions matter.
Sure.
Like, and they'll make you do the dumbest shit or the best shit based. Emotions have made people donate $1 million to a charity that they have no fucking business giving.
I feel you. But when it comes to my freedom,
if we could all be rational at times like that, I mean, they're arguing about something. Again, in the video, I don't think he did anything wrong at all.
No, I did.
You know,
like, leave that shit alone.
like he didn't raise. When people said the elevator, I'm thinking of Ray Rice. I'm like,
No, just because he didn't raise his hand to her, that doesn't mean that he didn't do anything wrong.
But even from what we saw at the very beginning, like she hit him in his head first.
Yeah, and she should be in trouble for that shit as well. Like the energy's gonna be the same. Keep your fucking hands to yourself. You know what I'm saying? That's always my philosophy. Keep your damn hands to yourself.
So where's his error? What was his error?
When he
and what did
slung her ass in that elevator, like you can't do that, bro. And like I said before, there is nothing in that suitcase that Quavo, a member of the Migos, cannot repurchase or replace.
What if it was pictures of his mother? I'm just being stupid, but you know what I mean? I get what you're saying.
I feel you, but again, that shit's on camera.
No, I get
criminal charges. Call the authorities.
But sometimes we have to understand, like, people are people, regardless how much money you have.
Sure.
Should we be mindful? Yes, we should definitely be mindful. Whether you have money or not, just don't do stupid shit.
Yep.
But when you have your girl and emotions are involved, it is really hard to be rational. And I
feel
think
you,
that
but
situation could have been worse.
Consequences are still a thing, bro. Like whether you meant to do it or you didn't, or emotions were involved, like consequences are still a thing.
Yeah.
You could still get in trouble for that shit. And I don't think that shit was right. If somebody did that shit to my daughter, I'd be ready to pop their ass. So,
But that's just because it's your daughter, though. Which I get what you're saying. You're not wrong by saying that.
And we were having this discussion on Facebook.
Yeah.
When I'm saying, hey, would you want somebody to do that to your daughter or your sister or whatever? It's not me trying to draw into your emotions. It's the fastest way for me to make you understand that shit. It's the fastest way for me to make you look at what's right and what's wrong.
But it's based off emotions. And again, we don't make rational decisions off of emotions.
But I'm not asking for your response to somebody doing that shit. I'm just asking, would you want somebody to do that shit? I'm not saying, hey, would you go pop this nigga if he did that shit to your daughter? Or I'm really just saying, would you want your daughter to be in that situation or that position? And
I've answered that, and people think I'm bullshit when I say this.
Yeah.
Like, I expect my daughter to be in situations like that. Right.
It's not going to happen, but shit like that could lead to that depending on how she handles it. Yeah, absolutely.
That's what I'm more focused on, how she handles it after she gets into that situation.
Sure.
That is what I'm more interested in. But I understand my daughter's going to be in a lot of bad situations. Not a lot, but she's going to be in some bad situations. But that doesn't
necessarily mean that you want her to be in those situations. Yes,
see, I kind of do. Like because those are like teaching moments, and I'm not saying and this.
But some people don't get to walk away from teaching moments.
That's that's very true.
Like that, and that's the thing. Is like, do you want you don't want that shit to happen, and that's the conclusion that I want people to get to. Like, do I want my daughter to be in a situation like that to where some shit could really, really go bad, or do I want someone to handle her in a better way? That's it. That's the only thing that I want people to think about when I'm saying, hey, do you want it to happen to your mom or your sister or your daughter?
And that makes sense. I mean? Nobody wants bad shit to happen to anybody, especially your loved ones.
That's it. And to me, that's humanity. That's not even like drawing into the emotions of someone being attached to you. It's like, do you want to see somebody get mowed down by a car at an intersection? Fuck no. That's humanity.
What they do?
You know what I'm saying? They didn't do anything. They just walked too slow through the crosswalk. You know what I'm saying? Like
that person should live.
Yeah, exactly. And just humanity. That's it.
So in situations like that, I don't know. Like you're not saying nothing wrong.
Like walk away. You know what I'm saying? Like at the end of the day, we all have the decision to walk away.
Love, respect. So that's what I wanted to say. So we're talking about love, respect.
Why it's physical?
Why don't you? But there's levels, and I always say there's levels to that shit, right? Like there's never nothing right with hitting somebody that you're in a relationship with,
right?
Especially closed fist, open fist, putting your hands on somebody. I'm the biggest one to say a woman should never put your hands on a man,
and vice versa. I agree,
but mainly a woman should never. Again, we know men shouldn't put their hands on women. We know that, right? We just know that. That's wrong. So that's not even a
lot of niggas don't know that though.
But again, we understand stupidity exists, so that's another conversation.
Okay, go ahead. I'll touch it. Like that's that generational curse shit. Just because you seen a nigga going upside your mama head, that do not mean that you get to do that shit to other people. And that does not mean that shit is normal. A lot of people think that shit is normal. Oh, he didn't punch me in my eye. He just shook the fuck out of me. No, bitch. He still put his hands on you. That shit is unacceptable.
Yeah. Shaking. But
no, don't shake girls. Don't shake nobody. Honestly, leave that shit alone.
You just don't shake.
If you got a beater, you don't need her.
That was cute. So you can't beat it up. Sometimes you got to beat it.
That's irresponsible after dark, and we'll talk about that later. We'll get into that a little later.
But yeah, so that's the thing. Like when it comes to, I believe in lover spats, right? Now, I'm not saying lover spats is like you're just slapping the shit out of her and punching her in her shit. I don't believe in that type of nonsense. But fighting amongst couples is one of those things where
with words.
I mean, just whatever. Like sometimes your girls are gonna push the shit out of you because you said something.
Don't touch me.
Now, again, is it bad? Yes,
I will
it's
call
bad.
the authorities.
Now,
I will call the motherfucking authorities.
and that's cool. And that's the mature way to handle it. But when it comes to emotions,
Or leave. You know what I'm saying?
that's even way better. And then do the other stuff. But again, when it comes to like emotions are gonna make us do crazy stuff. Now, again, I'm not saying that you know. I'm being a realist on how shit is. I'm not saying that's the way to go about it, but I'm also trying to understand or make it to be a point to where it's like, you know, be mindful again of what you do, but then don't make shit worse than what it really is. Because sometimes people get in these lover spats and then you have people like, oh, you ain't gonna do a motherfucking thing, hit and do all that shit, and then it just blows out of proportion. Have an argument, have it like adults. The whole pushing and stuff like that is bad, but I understand how that gets to, but just understand where it's at and don't make it go nothing else. Lover spats are a thing, right? But like I said, it's the bad side of good relationships at times.
No,
you know
that's
what I
not
mean?
a good relationship. If it ever gets to physical anything,
Not physical, but like
toxic.
some petty, like, you know what I mean? And that's just how I look at it. Because I've been pushed and shit because I've said something stupid.
And you should have called the authorities.
But see, like I said, I'm not calling the like that's just being silly. You know what I mean? And I get how you feel about it. It is.
That's assault.
No, I get what it is.
Like, yeah, that's assault.
No, I get what you're saying. It is.
Yeah.
I'm not arguing it, but I'm not gonna call the authorities because I'm arguing with my girl and she just pushed me and shit like that. You know, she didn't open hand me. She didn't hit me with a goddamn pot.
I don't give a damn.
You know what I mean? So I mean,
don't touch me.
So I under, and that's just me being me. I don't know how y'all feel about it. I want to hear what y'all feel about it. Yeah. Again, we know that it's bad and it's assault, but like again, when emotions rise, I'm gonna let my girl get away with shit that I won't let other people do. But again, when it's open hand shit and actually causing bodily harm, you
ain't got to leave a mark on me for me to call the authorities. I promise you, bro. Like, and this is like hindsight is 2020.
Yeah,
I've been in shitty ass situations during relationships where both of us could have went to jail. You know what I'm saying? Like leave that shit alone, bro. I said that shit joking earlier, but for real, if you got a beater, you don't need her, bro. If you feel like you have to put your hands on somebody in order to get your point across, that is not the situation for you. And all you're doing is putting yourself in a bad situation that can escalate to worse. Like, leave that shit alone.
No lie detected.
It's not the one for you, bro.
No lie detected.
It's not worth it.
I promise you, it's not.
So that man, just check your bitches, nigga.
Keep your hands to yourself.
Whose pussy is that really? She over there knocking? Nah, never mind. Anyway, Deshaun Watson.
Nasty work.
So I would say he's back in the news, but he's never really been out of the news.
That nigga nasty. That nigga nasty. And I'm joking. Like, I'm making light of a terrible situation. Like,
is it really terrible?
Fam out here being nasty, bro. Like,
he's being stupid.
He's being dumb, and like, it looks like he might be trying to settle with some people or whatever. Or honestly, I think he needs to go ahead and settle. But like, he's like erasing the Instagram DMs and all kind of shit. Like, apparently he was like sending some nasty shit, and he's like going back and deleting those messages off of Instagram.
The unwanted dick pics.
Yeah, some shit like that. Yeah, fam is out here wilding. And there's there's a woman who is a massage therapist who, you know, like, he paid for a massage or whatever, and she gave him a regular massage heights massage or whatever.
Regular.
Yeah. Fam was like, nah, don't put the sheet on me. I want a towel. She gave fam the biggest towel she could find. He still whipped his dick out. Like, you can't do that, fam. Like, that's frowned upon.
No, and that's the thing. So,
and she's not even pursuing any money or anything. She just told her story.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, people are coming out and speaking out against you, and they're not even trying to get shit from you.
But there's a lot of others that are. You know what I mean?
Yeah, there definitely are.
So,
and I wish that they would pursue some legal shit and stop just doing these civil suits.
Well, the things you can't pursue legal because The question is, what is sexual assault? And we talked about it. So sexual assault involves penetration. Period. That is the number one statute on when you
No, it doesn't.
totally looked it up. We just looked it up. I mean, so before the show. So
I mean, there's there's different degrees of sexual assault, but if you come and rub your dick on me, you've sexually assaulted me. Whether you penetrated me or not, if you rub your dick across my back, you've assaulted me, my nigga. I don't know what to tell you.
But so when it comes to that, right? It's kind of so the last allegation. So I guess there's a woman, the 21st. What do you call it?
Too many, bro.
The what do you call them? Allegation or ledger, whatever. Victim
Allegation
or whatever. So she came forward and she said she gave her story. So she said
alleged victim.
Jane Doe. I don't know what the fuck I was trying to say.
I think he was trying to say alleged victim. Go ahead.
Yeah. No, it was accusers. I think.
Oh, okay.
Whatever.
Okay.
Yeah.
Accuser. That's
So Jane Doe is what she's going by from Arizona. She said that Watson asked her to massage him in a sexual way. And when she declined his request, the quarterback immediately ended the session, leaving her feeling extremely uncomfortable and intimidated by Watson. So that was her encounter with him.
I mean,
now I feel like this nigga is shooting a lot of bricks, right? And and I think if he should be accused, if he should be accused for anything, the way that he is going about approaching women is totally fucked up.
It's trash.
Like it is the worst game ever with him being, and he's not an ugly dude.
He's not. And apparently there were like some teammates of his who expressed like they don't like going out with that nigga because he's too aggressive with women. Yeah.
So so that's my thing with him. Like sexual assault, me personally, like that's a very big allegation for anybody to handle who is not, he's a creep. Like
you whip your dick out on me, I feel assaulted.
But like I said, like he's a creep, and should he go to jail or anything? That's not what's being looked at. He needs. He is being investigated by the police now, though. Well, of course, but I don't. Jail time. You won't have jail time. Yeah, I don't think so. But it's he needs a mentor. He needs somebody. He needs somebody.
Nah, that nigga need to go sit his ass down somewhere, bro. Like, nigga, what is you doing?
No fucking idea.
Nigga, what is you doing? Like, I don't even have no other words other than, nigga, what is you doing?
Where in the game is that?
You're a millionaire. You're the quarterback of you're the quarterback of a professional sports team in the state of Texas, which is the biggest motherfucking football state in the country. What are you doing?
Yeah, nah, he has
that nigga lazy. He don't want to work for a bitch. That's really what it boils down to. And that shit's gross. And you need your ass kicked because women shouldn't be treated that way.
Shouldn't he know that the easiest way to, I guess, pull a bitch is a woman is by not trying to?
Not even that. Like, I feel like you can, like, somebody's gonna be down to massage you with a happy ending. Just find the one that's willing to do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, stop doing that shit to these women who are just trying to earn a living. Like, somebody gonna be down to take care of you the way that you want to be taken care of.
And that's what
Why
I said
is you
earlier.
doing this shit randomly? That's stupid.
Yeah.
If you're presenting that you want my service of a business that I offer, that's what I'm gonna give you.
Don't come in here and whip your dick out.
But again, so that asked me a question because we had a conversation early before the show. Like, when is shooting your shot too much? Like right. So again, if I'm
when you whip your dick out, that's when it's too much.
But it's already out. Like, it's literally already out.
It's not already out. You're covered up when you get a massage.
Yeah, but if you massage me and I start getting a boner and shit, I think you're cute.
That's normal. But
I'm gonna be like,
a lot of and so, you're gonna go to jail.
I'm like, can you touch that? And if she says no, I'm like, cool, okay.
You know who's not gonna bail you out? Tina and Bree and Denise. Like, we're not bailing you out because nigga, you're nasty.
The nephew got me though.
The nephew yourself.
Yeah, like that. That's just like, I just don't understand, bro. Like, like erections are a normal thing that happen during massages. A lot of people say that shit. Cool. We're not mad at you for getting an erection. We're mad at you for telling people to touch your erection.
So if I get for the erection, they account for it. So that's why they give men extra blankets, towels, what have you.
So if I'm getting a massage and my dick get hard, and I'm like,
Ew, why did you have to say that like that?
I don't know how I was supposed to say it.
You sound like Brandell Jones, you nasty ass nigga. Go
You
ahead.
nasty and no. Title of the show.
I was just about to say that. I was just about to say that.
So if my dick gets hard and I'm gonna be like, hey, so can you take care of that too?
You're going to jail.
Like I'm really trying to is what do you call those? Like when you're at HEB and you have those last minute purchase like the Doritos and the bubble gum.
Impulse buy?
Yeah, I'm trying to upsell. I'm trying to get upsold. So I'm trying to give her some extra money.
You're not at the right place for that.
But I won't know until I ask.
Yes, you will.
And if she says no,
Like, yes, you will.
and if I'm trying to get upsold and she says no, then that just
no.
She lost that tip,
Nope.
literally.
Nope. Nope.
No.
Nope.
No.
Nope.
I'm just saying, man. Like
Nope.
at some point, like I said, I get it. I totally get it. I totally get it.
I get it. No, yeah, that nigga nasty.
And I think that's what his issue is. Like
Yeah,
sexual
I think
assault. If
like-
this is go ahead.
Like this heathen said right here, is he really trying to pull women, or is he just used to getting what he wants and asserting himself? And I really think that's what it is.
That's exactly
Ain't
what
nobody
it is.
said no to this man since he was in high school. You know what I'm saying? So it's like he's doing like he's used to getting what he wants. So he's like, oh, I can just go anywhere and they're gonna do what I want to. Bro, but like, why are you doing that?
Yeah.
Find you a solid masseuse that's down with the extras and just stick with that one. Like, I don't get it.
Be upfront. That's all I'm
just
saying.
Be real.
If you just want to fuck or you just want whatever, tell me that.
Mhm.
Jason Wesley, he said his thoughts. He can see if it was one or two, but it's 20 something. He looks lame as fuck hitting up women on IG when you have millions and can pay for a woman however much to come and just be upfront. So I mean, and that's the thing. So I get it, and that's kind of what Brandon were telling me, like be upfront. And I totally get it. You know what I mean? Like that's the thing, especially when you're working in a masseuse, when you're getting those massages, like they've pretty much have been asked that question several times. And I'm pretty sure they've said yes or no, and they'll have a price for it if they're interested. Right. But again, you know,
he doing extra. You know what I'm saying?
And then Jason said he's trying to trick them, and that's the issue. But being promiscuous isn't a crime. But by the multiple women, the lawyer is basically just trying to show a pattern. And he definitely has a pattern.
That nigga nasty. The girl that said, the one that hadn't filed a suit and isn't trying to pursue anything, she said that nigga was like humping the air with an erection.
Yeah, that's kind of weird.
See, look.
He watches anime. No anime slander, but he watches anime.
No, he don't watch anime. He watches, what is the sex anime called?
I have no
Sex
idea.
anime? I know that's what you're talking about.
It's called
they have porns with like animals with like big penises, like boning the shit out of people. It's very weird.
It's called
I don't know how I know that.
hentai. It's called hentai.
Yeah, no,
I don't watch that though. I'm just kidding. I just want
Remember we had a question about her crazy porn fetish?
Nah.
And she would never answer the question.
Is that what it is?
She's like,
definitely not.
She said, I am not going to
I like
my search.
real people. Yeah, no, I'm not watching hentai, but I do know what it's called because I've scrolled past it.
Do you watch porn with men and women, or just random? Please answer this random question. Is that even a thing? Watching
Thank you,
men?
Jason, so much. The pollen is ridiculous.
Y'all have a love-hate relationship.
Listen, she been
We do.
Season.
I don't hate Jason. I hate Kevin Samuels.
But so do you just? Can I please ask that? Can you please answer? I was just curious.
Yes.
Okay. That makes me happy.
You asked me to answer. I
You over
answered.
there shaking the leg? You real happy right now?
I like watching porn with men and a woman in it. Like I like two women in it. It's like, you know,
It's boring.
Yeah, it's really boring.
But it's boring mostly.
Destroying the whole. Remember we had that conversation.
No, it's not about destroying the whole, but I just be like, dang, you doing that wrong. Like I'm critiquing it more than enjoying the women on women situation.
I told you I've watched porn and we've watched like it's a whole fucking movie. Like it's really funny.
Oh no,
I think you're the only one that.
I
does
only
that.
need 5 to 7 minutes.
If that right.
If that.
I can make myself come quick.
Real fast.
But no,
I
like
can't actually. That's a lie. But that's a whole different conversation.
yeah. See again, Jason.
It is boring
Two women is
unless
boring
it's
as
real
shit.
life.
Yeah. Agreed. No complaints here. Speaking of two women in porn, Lil Nas X is back.
Shut up, fool.
Speaking of
Shut
bitches,
up.
so Lil Nas,
Not Lil Nas X. Look, that man is a fool. Like he
enjoying fucking life, man.
Yeah, like there's some underlying messages in the video, like, you know, people condemn gays and say that they're going to hell and all that shit. So
That was the point of it.
Yeah, so that's the point of the video. I'm not uber religious, but black people, boy, you play with the devil and they is gonna get your ass the fuck out of there.
Shit, and white Christians too.
Yeah, them too. So I don't necessarily
Christians,
have a
period.
problem with the video. Lil Nas X, live your life, bro. I don't have an issue with it, but that's me.
Yeah, I think, you know, again, it's his art, and again, it's crazy how it's not for you because you're a big, like the last episode, cookie dipped in shit.
Mhm.
That was completely a cookie dipped in shit.
Mhm. I agree with you. I'm just like, if that's your shit, then that's your shit. Like
Yeah.
I wouldn't watch the video again, but I'm also not.
The Lil Nas X fan, huh?
I'm not 20 or 21 years old, and he's not my cup of tea. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
that's not my type of shit. But hey, express yourself, brother.
Yeah. So I mean, even with that, like, you know, again, cookie dipped in shit.
Mhm.
Message is all over that video, and it may not be relevant to you, but
Yeah.
you're also not someone growing up as a homosexual trying to figure it
Mhm.
out as a homosexual black man and getting all the scrutiny that he gets. So I mean, you have to understand where he's
Mhm.
coming from. Like, he had some shit that he went through.
Yeah.
Again, do I care about his struggle? It's not mine. I'm not the ally that I lie and say I am. So that's his struggle, and he's figuring out. I think he's doing a goddamn good job.
I think
at
he's
going
doing
through.
a great job of it,
Yeah,
man.
and he's enjoying his life, and he's fucking young too.
Yeah.
And then of course it's funny because everyone is talking shit to him, and they're talking about how like they're never gonna let, you know, their kids listen to Old Town
Old Town
Road and all
Road.
that shit. He's like, nigga, your kids shouldn't be listening to that song anyway. He's like, that song is about me, you know, cheating, fucking, and taking drugs,
Mhm.
and like, you know, that song was not made for your
Yeah.
kids. So he has no, and it's funny, he has no idea to this day how that song blew up as like a kid type song.
Yeah.
And that song
Wasn't it like wasn't it a TikTok dance or something? Yeah.
that song has no business, and that's a dope
I'm not
ass
gonna
song.
lie to you, that bitch slapped.
Yeah, that's a dope ass song, and I still haven't realized the drug and sex references in that song.
Yeah.
Now. I don't realize that shit now.
He said something about having drink in his cup, like lean in his cup
Yeah.
or something. Yeah, like he talks about drugs and shit on that. Huh?
I till this day I don't recognize it. Realize what he's saying, and I think the video was fucking dope. I think Miley Cyrus's papa killed that hoe.
I was like, you just worried about Billy Ray.
Now Billy Ray did his thing on that one. I ain't gonna lie. And the song is dope. So I mean, it's funny. Like, you know, people are getting mad because his kids, you know, it's just stupid shit.
Right.
And then the Nikes came out, which it came forth that those aren't Nike shoes.
They're not. Somebody replicated them, and they asses is getting sued.
But with that being said, the motherfucking shoes is cold as shit though. It's pretty sure it's not real blood in the shoe.
Yeah,
So
pretty sure.
yeah, I don't think that'll stop me from wearing
Pretty
them.
sure.
But the
Yeah, I wear them bitches.
Yeah,
I'm not a 97 fan though.
I'll take the 666.
They're a
off.
little too narrow for me.
Yeah, the Moses is clean. I actually like the 96. I like the different colors that they come in. I'm
Yeah.
a 97s. I mean,
Yeah, 97s is cool. They fit really tight. I don't like it.
There was an attack on the Capitol on Friday. More of that domestic
domestic terrorism. I couldn't get it out. More domestic terrorism.
by,
Y'all don't have nothing else to do. Shit.
This is how you know
Damn.
COVID is not really a thing in people. So there's been shootings like every day for the last 2 weeks.
It's a fact. America's back to business.
Yeah, we're back, man. We're ready. We're ready, man. So
It's trash. It's whack, bro.
it's fucking crazy. Y'all are not worried about this COVID. She's like,
I
man, you know what? COVID stopped killing y'all. We got it. We'll pick it up. We got it.
I see, right?
Hold my drink, COVID.
COVID's not taking you out fast enough. Let me speed up the process.
Hold
Nah,
my
yeah.
drink, COVID.
That shit's fucking whack, man.
So yeah, there was a story. I guess there was a dude that ran into the Capitol, the Northern Barrier, or some shit like that. He
Mhm.
rammed it with his car, got out. They tried to say, you know, chill out, stop the fuck. He came out the car with a knife, charged the Capitol Police, and they shot his ass, killed him. In the process, the dude drove his car into 2 of the police officers, killing 1. So 2 at this time, 2 have died.
That's fucking whack, bro. You know why? I've drawn a correlation between like the shit that's happening at the Capitol and like stuff that's happening in like entertainment and stuff. Like the NFL is out right now.
Yeah.
So that's why them niggas don't have nothing else to do. They out here fucking around with the Capitol.
Man,
Because Tom Brady's not playing.
No, it's because Trump's not in the office, man. Like Trump. If y'all don't think Trump's presence had a negative effect on life, and on people's mental, y'all are fucked up. Like, and again, I'm not saying
you're naive as fuck.
Yeah, man. I mean, Martin Luther King and Malcolm X had an influence on people, right? It was just that their influence was good. Go ahead.
It was good. Okay, so today I was at work, right? And this is gonna tie in, I swear. I was at work and this
Like
dude,
she's saying a secret. Like,
this dude like picked up a shoe. He was like, "Oh, this is a light skinned dude shoe." Blah blah blah. Right. So I was giving him shit. So then he asked me.
Black dude said that.
Yeah,
Okay.
he was dark skinned, and then he asked me for something, and I was like, "I mean, I would help you, but I heard you with that light skin slander earlier, right?" I was like, "Why y'all gotta call us soft, bro?" So I'm talking shit to him or whatever. But look, Malcolm X was light skinned by any means necessary. One of the hardest niggas out here. Cuz stop calling us weak, fool.
I'm more Malcolm than Martin.
A lot of people are.
Like,
a lot of people respect Malcolm more because they felt like he was gonna get down with the get down. You know what I'm saying? We not that soft, dog.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Nah, yeah, we dope.
We hard out here.
We win the 3-point contest. and
Damien
shit.
really think he light skinned. It's crazy.
I don't know what I.
I'm just fucking with you.
I'll take it.
I'm
Goddamn
just
it.
fucking with
I
you.
get made fun of making them light skin eyes all the time.
Yeah, you think you
What?
me and shit.
You make what?
I guess it's like a light skin nigga squint. I think.
I don't
Look.
know.
Looking Chinese as a motherfucker over there.
It ain't on me. It's in me.
So yeah, I get made fun of that shit. But yeah, so I guess shout out to the Capitol. Is that how you say? I hope you get better. Hope you don't get. Nigga, move next time. I don't know. But but it's
if
bad.
they didn't get close to Kamala, I don't give a fuck.
No, it's bad.
I'm
It's
just playing.
bad business, man. I need to cut that shit out, man.
Yeah, sit y'all asses down somewhere.
And then of course we have the voting rights shit in Georgia. Now, as you always say that,
Don't you got a sister to knock up? I'm sorry. Don't you got a wrong turn to make?
You're stupid.
The
From
wrong
show,
turn to like, come on, Denise, follow me.
Cedric. Yeah, he was talking about the wrong turn shit.
Shout out, Sid.
So again, Georgia, they have a voting right bill. No one likes the new act that Georgia has passed on voting. To give you kind of insight, if you have been under a rock like we have, because we just looked this shit up and found out all the information that we needed for it this afternoon. So again, it's they're taking out early voting. So early voting is a thing that they're dismissing. They're not going to allow you to do it. That is when, I guess, on Sundays they let you go early. A lot of churches would come together and take all the black people
to the polls.
There you go, and take all black people to the polls, and they can get them in one caravan. Them niggas got them vans. And they'll all go together and get the old 90-year-old woman to vote for whomever that we tell them to vote for, because they have no opinion.
Stop it.
So we'll just do that. So they're taking away that. So that's gonna hurt a lot of people because, believe it or not, a lot of people in these urban communities, they don't have proper transportation to get to and from where they need to get to, and that's a real thing. This is not a joke. Yeah. So when you have people helping you get to these polls and giving you the ability to vote, it means something to them. That is why this last election had so many so much voting, because they're actually bringing votes to people and making it easier for them to vote. Again, they have American Idol to where they vote for the winner by phone. I have no fucking idea why they can't have a system in your phone where you can vote from your cellular device or your home computer. Yep. And you can't double vote on American Idol. They'll catch you if you vote twice for the same. Yes, you can't. Well, on some shows. I don't know if it's American Idol.
I was gonna say I voted multiple times.
Yeah, but sometimes they won't take. On some shows, they tell you, it's just your one vote. They try to make it as honest as possible.
I almost started singing Fantasia right now.
She can't read what you're talking about anyway. Don't worry about it.
Oh, stop!
But so with the early voting,
Baby, you don't pay me no. I'm sorry.
So how
I'm
she
done.
learn the songs? Did they just tell her the song and you just repeat what I say? Because they didn't write the lyrics to her.
Do you have to
So how
read the
did-
lyrics in order to learn the lyrics to a song?
But how did she learn it?
But do you have to read the lyrics to learn the lyrics to a song?
So was she really writing lyrics down, or how is she getting her lyrics to other people? How is she producing songs to people?
So when Lil Wayne said,
I'm just saying, like, how are you gonna write somebody
So
as a
usually
song?
there's a
Did you
demo.
I'm just
Yeah.
gonna sing it.
did you have to read wee, or did you just know that that's what you was saying, that you was able to?
I'm just saying. I'm just thinking, like, how does that work? How does that
I'm
shit
funny
work?
as hell.
How does that work? So R. Kelly can't read either.
That's true.
Who?
Yeah, that's what they say.
Never heard of him.
So anyway,
Hi, Jessica.
hola. So again, so that's what the early voting. So they took away early voting, making it harder for people to get to the polls.
Right.
They're closing the window of absentee request.
Mhm.
And then, of course, they're requesting IDs to vote. So you need, I guess, identification to vote, which is kind of crazy because the absentee votes are the ones when people are representing, they live in one state, but they're from another state. So, of course, they're making people, from what we understood, get proper identification from that state to vote in that state, but that defeats the purpose of an absentee when you're not from that. So anyway, that's whole fucked up shit. And then, of course, they're removing the pop-up voting and the mailboxes. So a bunch of things are taken away. It kind of sucks. It's not fair. It's not cool.
It does suck.
Yeah, because again, a lot of people, can't take off work. They're a lot, like Teresa was saying. She said, what did she say? She said people can't take off of work to get to the voting poll. So again, having people come to your community to help you out is a very big thing, which is why the votes were 10, 20 million more than they've ever been before.
Are they supposed to let you off from work to vote?
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
But sometimes you work in these jobs in these communities.
No, I get it.
Right. No, yeah. But jobs are supposed to let you off.
Yeah. So I
Because
mean,
it's your civic duty.
yeah. And then Coke, the drink, not the activity. Coke and Delta, they took a stand. They took a stand
Not
against
the weight
this whole-
loss drug.
not the supplement. They are taking a stand
Pre-workout.
against the Voting Rights
Oh.
Act in Georgia. MLB, which is the Major League Baseball, they actually took a stand and they removed, which Tina's actually upset about.
Yeah, I'm a little upset. I'm a big Braves fan. It was a big deal to have the All-Star game in Atlanta. I understand why they did it. I really do. Still disappointed.
It makes sense. Again, like you said, and the Braves are kind of pissed off about it
Yeah.
because they had a lot of
It's been a
things
long
planned.
time too. And they're probably still trying to pay for that new stadium they're in right now.
Well, they said that they had a lot of issues. Well, they had a lot of things planned because of this.
I believe it.
So it's probably going to combat or have a party, or not a party, but like an awareness deal going on at the stadium to bring awareness to them.
Mm-hmm.
But the thing is, even though the All-Star game is not there, they can still have the All-Star game played at the stadium, have fans go, and they can still do whatever that they were going to do for this. Would it be out of pocket, but but they can still do it.
Yeah.
Whatever they were going to do should still be done. And I think, they shouldn't be so mad and everything. And Tina, maybe next year you and your pops can go check
Sad
it out.
about it. Chop on.
Yeah. Katie Michael Rappaport.
Michael Rappaport, boy, I tell you what.
So go
You
ahead.
a bitch.
Oh, he did that fast. All right, hold on. Give me another break. Take two. Go ahead.
You a bitch.
Just do the fucking interview. And if you're upset about something they've said, say something. Up there looking like you're gonna cry and shit.
I did the interview, you dickhead. Tell your baby daddy Chuck to be better at his job and frame his questions better. He gave me 2 options for that dumbass question. Yes or no?
And then he just said some more shit. Go ahead.
Oh, I heard it all before. Oh, I can't say that word. I hate that word.
So go ahead. See,
Okay, I got you. I heard it all before you.
cunt.
Chuck doesn't need you as security, you pale, pasty, cum guzzling bitch. I swear I'm gonna spit in your face when I see your dirty ass. Bet your life on it. Meet me on West 17th tomorrow at 10, or better yet, what's your address? 10 a.m. at Catch Steak on the corner. Meet me there. Pussy.
So this is all the shit that Katie
That
is
nigga
saying.
Katie went crazy.
So this is the shit that Katie. He actually got fined $50,000 for this shit.
He
Uh,
should have.
I think that was light too. So
Yeah. That was light work.
that was a real light. I don't think he had any games suspended or nothing. He just got
He didn't
fined
have to sit.
50,000.
That nigga already sitting out with his punk ass.
Yeah, so I mean, this is the shit that Katie does. So this isn't a new thing. So Katie is known for talking shit to fans through his IG, and Michael Rappaport is known for outing motherfuckers for doing that. So them two should have never came in
the
contact.
perfect
with one
bitch
another.
ass storm.
Yeah, so that whole thing is very shitty. I mean, niggas would be like you, like
Brandell Jones.
Brandell Jones.
You nasty nigga.
I mean, niggas, people out you, bro. So watch what you scream. Watch what you text to people.
That nigga don't have my phone number. That was my Facebook DMs.
That was Michael Rappaport's IG.
That shit is crazy. KD, you gotta get it together, fool. You loose as a goose out here. No Boosie, nigga. You out here, bro. Like, relax. Like, it's up when you see that nigga, but stop giving people opportunities to screenshot your goofy ass.
Yeah, and that nigga should be at practice at 10 o'clock in the morning, not on West 17th. That's some goddamn steak and
That
shake
nigga ain't
place.
playing anyway with his punk ass.
The nigga
Sitting
still got to
out.
go do training or something. This nigga has no business meeting up niggas on the corner trying to fight niggas.
That nigga
You're a
Achilles is made out of rubber bands and paper clips.
Him-
He's fucking. I'm not a KD fan at all.
Him and Deshaun Watson be on the same bullshit. I need to bring our celebrity level down a little
That
bit.
nigga really rose Steph's coattail to a ring. That's crazy.
DMX, he was taken off, and then I guess you said he was put back on life support, right?
I don't think he ever came off because the statement that his lawyer made was that was incorrect information. So he's still on life support. He had a heart attack because he OD'd.
Yeah.
Prayers up, bro.
So, man, you know, DMX, he's somebody that I feel had several opportunities to not be in this situation. When I say several opportunities, I mean he had several opportunities to get his shit together. Again, he's had a hard situation, so I can't speak his truth because I don't know what it is. I know people have been out there trying to help him out. It just sucks that he didn't find that help and that saving that he needed. Again, I'm really hard for sympathy when it comes to drug situations and overdose.
That shit is a real disease, bro.
It
Like
definitely
I acknowledge the fact that it's a disease. Am I surprised by this news? Hell no. Am I saddened by it? Hell yeah, bro. Like DMX was a big part of hip hop when I was like finding my lane and what kind of music I liked and I enjoyed. I also went to a school whose mascot was a Rough Rider, nigga. You know how much fucking DMX I listen to, nigga? Like that, man. I really hope he makes it, bro, because that's sad. That's a sad ass story.
I think his music should be looked at differently. Because he had a lot of pain in his
1000%.
Like he didn't make just regular ass party songs. He had the party anthems.
He didn't.
But he didn't. See what I did there? But he didn't make he didn't make like songs just for that. He had some. If you listen to his album, not the commercial shit.
Yeah,
but his
the
albums,
yeah.
he spoke to the hurt out there.
Yeah, he did for sure. He lived a hard life, bro, and you could tell.
Yeah, so I mean, you know, if you're someone that's going through something, I'm not gonna say put DMX on, but fucking
don't
put him
listen
on,
to
man.
that.
But put him on. He speaks that good shit. But anyway, you know, I hope he gets better. It sucks that he's in that situation. I wish something would have been done to help him out with that. Before, I wish he took his life more serious than he did.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, if you don't want to get better,
you're not.
Nobody's gonna be able to help you.
Yeah. So, so again, you know, I don't know. Hopefully, he gets out this situation and gets back to earth and reality, man.
Stop. Up.
You talking about Bobby Brown?
Shut him down. Open up. Shut.
This is going into the Bobby Brown.
Whoa.
No.
Somebody
else in his family died of drugs.
Who?
His son just died.
Who? Bobby Brown?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I knew that.
Yeah, so
I think Bobby Brown is on The Masked Singer.
You think so?
Yeah,
I thought
think,
you were gonna say he's on meth. I was like, yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Relax. Fucking relax. I can't think of what character it is, but that's like my mom's favorite show is The fucking Masked Singer. I think he's on there.
For real?
Okay, so boom. We gonna Bree, please mark this down. We're gonna do check-ins on who we think is on Masked Singer. Okay, so I already got 2 guesses, right? There's like a dragon or a frog or some shit. Some fucking reptile. It's Wiz Khalifa. I'm sure of it. And then there's another one. I think it's the pig. It's Nick Lachey.
Ooh.
And then I can't think of what character Bobby Brown is, but he just sang Ain't No Sunshine this week.
Oh, that was The Rock.
That's Bobby Brown.
Stop.
It's Bobby Brown.
Yeah, that was Bobby.
Stop.
No,
I bet you $100 is Bobby
Tina,
Brown.
stop.
he was dressed up as a rock.
Stop.
Oh. You're a dick. Not for real. So I got Nick Lachey, Wiz Khalifa, and Bobby Brown.
All right, we'll see.
You're gonna make me watch it now. I like Nick Lachey.
It's my mom's favorite fucking show, bro.
Nick Lachey is actually a pretty cool, talented type dude.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm all over the place. I'm sorry.
The Goddess Detox Pearls. Are you doing that, ladies?
Go ahead, fool. Talk to us about it.
I mean, so I was like,
Because you already know what I'm going to say, but go ahead.
this is Tina's bag, man. So there's these things called the Goddess Detox Pearls. The Goddess Detox Pearls. They're literally pearls that you shove inside your vagina.
They're pearls. They're little balls, and they're filled with some herbs and shit.
So they look like anal beads?
But not for your anus.
No,
That's
like
exactly
they're
what
not
they are.
as finished. No,
Not
it
as finished.
it looks like
They're not plastic.
it looks like herbs wrapped in cheesecloth. Is really what it looks like.
Yeah.
And dummies are shoving them in their vagina. Look, girl, if your pussy's dirty, just say that. Go to the gynecologist, fool. Like, if you having some issues and you feel like you need a tune-up, go see the doctor, sis. You're not even supposed to douche, fool. Like, that shit knocks off the pH and your shit not going snap right. Like, stop doing that. Go to the doctor, fool. Stop playing games with your snatch. It's not funny.
You only get one, man.
And it
Once it's gone, it's gone.
hello? You only got one. You only get one. Stop ruining it for the people that are trying to partake. Okay?
It's kind of, I don't want to say
It's not funny.
but like people are really into this shit. So there was this one video that had a girl who used it and a cyst came out of her.
Oh, what?
A fibrosis cyst or something like that.
Like a fibroid.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And so she had in her hand, she's like, look, guys.
Yeah. It's like having a fucking baby. Apparently that shit is really fucking painful. Like, stop doing what? Just go to the doctor, sis.
But
I
it
don't
came out.
understand.
It just naturally just came out. And she said some
Yeah.
guy said their stuff smells better afterwards. And it feels different. Like I'm thinking, like, how is
Hey,
what's wrong with your pussy before?
Hey, you know what I'm not doing? Listening to a nigga tell me what's good for my vagina. Not doing it.
That's what he said.
Unless he has OBGYN after his name. That's it.
Her mom, well, her boyfriend was telling her that, like,
You know who I'm not listening to?
That was her boyfriend.
Somebody with no vagina.
That was her boyfriend.
Unless it says OBGYN after his name. It's usually on a little white jacket or whatever.
Got a pin lapels. All right.
Little
there.
razzle dazzle. He went to school and shit. I'm not listening to nobody talk about no vagina unless they are a doctor. Unless they're a doctor. Like there's nothing else.
I was waiting for the other.
There's nothing else.
When's your birthday? I know exactly what
It's
I'm
in
getting
June.
you. I know exactly what I'm having under your.
And I know exactly what I'm sprinkling on your pillow at nighttime. Them herbs, nigga.
Fucking sleeping next to douche and shit. Like it's in my fucking mouth, Tina.
Clean your shit out, nigga. Like no, that's stupid. Y'all stop playing games with your vagina. It could, hey.
We're supposed to be playing the games with your vagina, not you.
Haha. Am I right?
Yeah, boy.
Am I right? No, but for real. Stop doing that, y'all. That shit not okay.
Yeah, man, cut that shit out, man. Y'all believe anything I see on the infomercial?
Knock your little your pH all off balance, nigga.
That shit be on IG and shit. Y'all fucking pussy foaming at the mouth and shit, man. Y'all cut that
pH
shit
couldn't
out.
walk a straight line if she tried.
Drunk.
Ah,
Damn.
see what I did there?
Yeah, man, let's cut that shit out, man.
Yeah, leave that shit alone.
I heard bath work.
Your vagina tastes like time. Mrs. Dash pussy having ass. Lowry season having ass.
It's not supposed to have that on it. What is this?
That nigga pussy made by Emerald Lagasse. Bam, kicked it up a notch having ass. Okay, I'm done, fool. I'm finished.
Well, y'all fix
Your
y'all
pussy
shit,
got parsley on it. Okay, I'm done.
Man. This motherfucker said parsley.
Sprinkle, sprinkle. Just a little garnish.
Fucking got a slow cooked stew in that hoe.
I'm saying.
You got to put that shit in there.
I'm
for a while.
done.
That's
I promise,
crazy.
Brie, I'm finished. I swear to God. Slow cooking your pussy and chicken stock and shit. Come on, man. Bitch, your pussy tastes like wontons.
So we got the pussy expert over here
Bitch
telling
just
y'all, man,
sprinkled
cut
that little
shit out.
ramen noodle packet in the shit.
And let the bitch marinate. Yeah, y'all quit doing that shit.
I'm finished.
Man.
I'm done. I'm
I don't
sorry.
even think that shit is pleasurable. I don't even see
It's
that.
not.
I don't even
Push
see
is just dry. I bet you it don't get wet. She put a dry rub on the pussy.
Oh,
You
man,
know
y'all
that
cut that
shit
shit
hurt.
out. She said she put a dry rub on her pussy. Man, y'all cut that.
She fell
I killed myself.
Man, y'all cut that shit out. Man, y'all stop. Man, hey, just hit a thumbs down the next time y'all see that goddamn ad, man. Just scroll right past that shit.
All right, I'm done.
I'm
That
gonna
dry rub is funny.
I'm gonna clip that whole segment
Yes.
and I'm gonna throw this shit into everybody's fucking every woman's fucking DM. Like y'all just
That's
gonna do
fine.
this shit. That's actually good. Yeah, show title right there. Bada bing.
Dry rub.
Boom. Dry rub that shit. That's it. We got it.
Why did y'all let me do that? I hate it here.
I was not gonna stop
I
you.
wasn't gonna stop you.
It's
either.
the Jose.
Yeah, we love you, Jose. Good job, Joseph.
Especial.
Thanks
Thanks,
you all.
Heather.
Let's get into these topics, man. I don't Heather, that's funny. That's hilarious. Where should we start, man? Should we go into the relationships or should we, you know what? Do you have the irresponsibly yours still? Is it up? If you don't have it up, we can pass on.
Before we get to the irresponsibly yours, I have
Yeah,
a
that word.
question, Damon.
Go ahead. For me,
Do you do shit to make white people feel comfortable?
I have.
Like what?
Remember, I told you I cut my dreads off.
Oh, that's right. Let me tell you what I'm not doing. Put my motherfucking locks
And
off.
he wears those glasses.
Oh,
Yeah, and I wear the glasses. But the thing is,
I'm like Samson, baby.
when have you noticed?
What you mean?
Like, you've never, like, in all honesty, have you ever done anything from when you're newborn till now? Have you ever did anything to the point to where it's like,
The only thing I can think of is when I applied for like my first like director level job.
uh-huh.
I had a big ass afro and I cut that hoe down a little bit. Like I didn't cut it off. I just like trimmed it.
Made it be more comfortable for him, right?
Yes. And the funny thing is like after I got the job, I was like showing my boss pictures of my hair. She was like, "Why did you cut it?"
The Dallas get used
Type
to
shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that's the only thing I can think of. But like other than that, nigga, fuck.
But see, no, I get it.
I tried not to say fuck them today.
Nah.
I really did.
You didn't say it all. You said, so we got it. But like, I've done a lot of things, and I think black people do it so often we don't realize we do it. I talk differently.
Mm.
When I'm on the phone with white people, and like it's funny because I find myself loosening up a little bit when I find I have a black person on the other line. I don't get ignorant with it, you know what I mean? But I do, loosen up and talk more normal. When I go to places, like I'll dress differently sometimes, and more than now, because back then you used to wear the big jeans, the back, you know what I mean?
It's different. It's a little different now.
Yeah, now I don't wear that shit at all anyway. But back then, when I would go into establishments that I had to feel like I had to present myself differently, I would dress differently. So I think this is something that I know I've done for quite some fucking time. Like it's not nothing new.
Yeah.
It sucks that it has to be done, but I don't think black people really realize how often we code switch, as they call it.
Yeah. Do you think it's different because you're a man?
I've never been a woman, so I really can't answer that. And not even trying to talk
I
shit.
kind of feel like black men have to do a little bit more to make themselves palatable than black women do. Just because I feel like a lot of people are intimidated by black men.
I agree on that. And that's just from the word on the street.
See, I fuck with y'all a little bit. Yeah, I do. I feel like black men have to do a little bit more because people are like afraid of them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And I guess I could say that because I've done a lot. I went to college at Texas Tech in Lubbock.
I mean, I went to A&M.
Yeah, so exactly.
I feel you.
So I mean, those are probably the two whitest colleges in the whole state of Texas.
On the planet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, so it's been weird. Like I don't think people realize how much code switching sucks. But then I don't think people realize how much we really don't realize how much we do it. And I think it's
because I feel like our parents have instilled that in us as a survival tactic.
Yeah.
It's become a part of who we are. You know what I'm saying? Like we're not cognizant of it because it's like we've been taught like, hey, this is what you got to do in order to make it type shit. You know what I mean?
And not even just taught at all times. Like you live your life and you see so much shit happen. It's just something that you just adapt into your personality, your DNA. You know what I mean? To add on what you're saying. It's just fucking crazy. And I wonder if it'll ever be a time in life where you don't have to code switch, or where you can be who you are and then it'd be accepted. I mean, even with your situation, not like you have a situation with your lifestyle, your situation, you get over it, baby. It's okay. But like, you know, back at once upon a time, it was not a thing.
Every time people say once upon a time, I think about that stupid ass song.
What?
The Love and Hip Hop Girl. Once upon a time, not long ago, I was a hoe. And I'm admitting it. Every time somebody says once upon a time, I think about that. What is that girl's name? I can't think of it.
That's what we're
Mariah.
doing.
Mariah
Lynn. Yeah, Mariah Lynn. That's her name.
That's what we're doing right now for the culture.
I'm
That's
really
just how
sorry.
it comes
I'm
up.
sorry. That's what I thought about when you said that. Rewind. Once upon a time, go.
We're not code switching because we ain't hoes. Hey.
And I'm admitting it. Nah, I feel you.
Do you think it'll ever be a time where we don't have to?
I don't know. Not in my lifetime.
I think it's an unrealistic thing. I think
it might happen, but I don't think it'll be in my lifetime.
I think when all these black dudes keep on impregnating white women, and then all these mixed babies, really, no bullshit. Pretty soon, not pretty soon. But
what if all the mixed babies end up militant as fuck like me? That would be lit.
But what are you militant for? Like everyone's mixed. Now you just
I don't know.
Screaming yellow power.
Why am I militant, nigga? I don't know.
No fucking idea.
I'm
why.
just black. Shit. Fuck.
No fucking idea why.
And the best part is like my mama supports it fully. Like she's like, yeah, baby, you black.
That's a very supporting mother.
Do you want chilaquiles for dinner?
And you say yes, don't you?
Hell yeah.
Some hot sauce.
Fucking right, I do.
I don't want no sauce. I want some hot sauce on my fucking chilaquiles.
Salsa.
This motherfucker. But now,
period. Damn, I want a chilaquiles plate. That's what I'm gonna have.
Why do you want chilaquiles?
Because it's meat free, and I'm a vegetarian.
That's right. She don't like meat.
Am I right?
Yeah. What's up? What
Irresponsible yours?
You ever go ahead, let's do that.
All right.
No, and the thing about we've had this irresponsible yours for now. When you said I was thinking of machacado plate, that's what I was thinking when you said that shit.
Oh, okay.
That has nothing but meat.
Yes, it does. Damn. I wonder if Los Bolitos is open.
Los Palapas?
No, Los Bolitos.
What the fuck is that? Sounds Mexican to me.
It's fucking delicious, bro. That's just so good.
You know what's so
There's
good?
one around the corner from the penthouse, right?
I don't know.
Yeah, it is.
Oh. Go ahead. Well, we've had this for a month and a half, maybe. At least 3 weeks.
We've had it for a while, and I apologize. We get a little sidetracked sometimes.
Yeah. So for the heathen,
this a relationship.
Let me get in this.
Yeah.
Okay. It says, "Dear socially irresponsible."
That's us.
Mm-hmm. Hey.
Last weekend, I was at a family barbecue. Yes, I know that was irresponsible, but in the midst of the barbecue, a discussion about kids came up. My cousin's husband, who is stepdad to her kids, started telling everyone about how her kids were. Let me scroll. Sorry.
Hold on. Cousin's husband, who is a stepdad to
her kids.
So this nigga ain't even really family.
Yeah, these ain't
his
her
kids.
family, and it's not his kids.
Okay, so some other kids. Okay.
So stupid. Started telling everyone about how her kids were going to be failures in life. because they have no work ethic, because she constantly has to get after them to clean their rooms. And even when they do, they don't do it correctly. He went on to say that this was a clear indication of how successful they will be because work ethic is what really takes. Hold on. I'm scrolling too fast here. Give me a sec.
No, that's the grammar. It's cool. You'll figure it out.
Because work ethic is what really takes to be successful in life. He also went on to say her son wasn't going to be a good man because he doesn't even know how to cut the yard. He has no children of his own. So I asked him if he realizes that most kids have to be taught these things. Most kids grow up having to be reminded to clean their room and pick up after themselves. But many times as they get older and mature, they start doing it more and more on their own. And I don't agree that those things alone can predict how successful a child will be. If anything, constantly talking down to kids can set them up for failure. I also asked him if he'd taken the time to teach her son how to cut the grass since he's a man who knows how to do these things. And he told me that they were a lost cause.
Oh. Well.
Wait, I'm not done.
Oh.
It seems ridiculous to me, but do you think he had a right to say the things he did?
Yes.
Was I wrong for thinking that he shouldn't be bashing the kids who aren't even his in front of company?
Wrong for.
He's wrong for bashing them. He's not wrong for no, wait. He's wrong for bashing them in front of company.
I don't know. I don't think he's wrong for bashing them in front of company for the simple fact that you had a family barbecue and it's all family, so that's not really company.
Nah, fuck them.
In a sense. I think everything he said a lot of truth in what he said about, kids having more responsibility is not an indication of you being a more successful or responsible adult, right? That's not the only thing that makes you, but it fucking helps you having responsibility and things. And what he was saying about cutting the grass, he should be cutting the grass at that time. Kids learn.
Here's my only question.
Go ahead.
We're talking about the kids don't do this, don't do that. But how old are these kids?
And that's another question.
Also, what are you holding them accountable for, nigga? They're kids.
Yeah. So that's another big thing. But I think they said 10 years old or maybe, and cut the grass 10 or I don't know. But there's a lot of truth in what he is saying, right? The part that pisses me off is that these are his fucking kids, right? They're not a lost cause. And if there are a lost causes, because you failed these kids. Mm-hmm. So at some point he needs to step in and be the father to these kids, because it's not only just fucking the mother of those kids, which is his wife. Those are also his fucking kids. So at some point he has to be that father to these kids and take that role, period. And if they're a lost cause, it's because he's a lost cause as a father, not because the kids are a lost cause. Mm-hmm. So he said a lot of truth and a lot of shit that he said about, what a kid needs to be a responsible. Those are the prerequisites of being a responsible adult as a kid. Does that make sense? Mm-hmm. Like, this is basic cleaning up your room, knowing that shit and doing it so much when you're younger. You don't have to be told when you're getting older to where you're just doing it on your own and just making sure all that shit is done. Cutting the grass, that's something every little boy should be doing. You could be fucking 12 years old, 10 years old cutting the grass as long as you're, big enough to push that bitch. So that's just simple stuff, right? So him saying that stuff, it makes sense. I don't see him wrong for saying that shit.
I don't parent that way. If I want my kid to do something, I'm going to show them how to do it. I'm going to hold them accountable for doing it.
And that's what he's wrong at.
You cannot say, hey, go cut the grass. Fam ain't never pushed a lawnmower before. You haven't told him how often he's supposed to do it. You know what I mean? Like, lead by example.
Teach the little nigga.
Don't be a bitch ass nigga and then tell him don't be a bitch ass nigga. Like, what the fuck? Like, he's doing what he sees. Like, if he see you sitting on your ass, he gonna sit on his ass too. 1, lead by example. 2, you have to hold kids accountable, because there's no other way to build positive habits than to reinforce them and to remind people to do them. Like, you can't just say some shit and that's law. You're not even a real daddy. They probably be like, nigga, you ain't my daddy anyway.
But that's the fucked up shit.
You're not my dad.
But see, that's the fucked up shit on it. Like, to sit here and be the stepfather to somebody and saying you're not even that person's real dad.
Then be a father though.
And that's my point. Like,
you know what I'm
saying? You can't marry the wife and not marry the kids.
1,000%.
You know what I mean?
1,000%.
And I don't know the situation from what this is said about the involvement of the kids the biological dad.
Mhm.
I don't know where he is at in the situation. It hasn't been said, so I'm not
Right.
going to bring it up. But when those kids are in your house, that is your fucking house now. It is y'all's house. These are your kids. It's not
Mhm.
just somebody else's kids.
Mhm.
If they're a lost cause, because you made them a lost cause, period. So at some point, he has to step in. The other bullshit about him saying that in front of the family, should it be said? Like, again, it doesn't matter. It's fucking family. We talk shit in front of family.
Nah, fuck
Everybody
that.
knows that.
That's generational toxicity. It's cool because somebody did it to you before and somebody did it to them too.
But those are family problems, though. You know what I mean?
I don't give a fuck.
And like, so with our family, and again, maybe you call it toxic if you want to,
Mhm.
but we have these conversations. I should have started the one about
You can't just be out here dogging your family members.
the
though.
toeless man. We talk about shit as a group.
Stop. Stop.
There's a difference between talking about shit and berating your kids in front of others. No
No,
matter
no.
who it is, you should. That shit not okay, bro. Like if you get on your kid ass, take them to the side and get on their ass. Don't. It's not. This not a public stoning. You know what I'm saying? We not in a town square and you stole some shit. We finna cut your hands off.
But
It's
again,
not how that works.
but see, again, in our family, we all take place in raising. Like I have fucking 18 mothers type shit.
Raising,
So-
not berating. There is a difference.
No, and I agree with
You
you
know what I'm
on.
saying?
No, I agree with you. But again, what you call berating is not what we call berating. You know what I mean?
Generational toxicity.
It's just a different level of toughness over here, and that's all it is.
Generational toxicity.
But again, remember we talked about the whole criticism is how you take it. So again, these comments, if they're truth, it's not really, if you're telling the hard truth to people, are you really being berating? Are you really, I mean,
It's
again,
the shitty cookie.
Again, we can call it what you want. If
Yeah.
there's truth in the message, then the message is very valid, right?
I don't want to eat
And
doodoo on the way though.
and I think the issue isn't. I don't think the issue is him speaking that shit and berating. I think you can't berate someone if you're not doing nothing to fix it. That's the issue that I have. Don't talk shit about a situation and sit there and do nothing about it when you're there 24/7. You have the ability to fix it.
Right.
Don't do that. That's
Right.
like don't do that. That's my issue.
Yeah, I just like if my kid's having a hard time reading in class and that teacher says, Kelly, you can't read at all. What is the problem? Don't do that shit. Correct my kid quietly, bro. You know what I'm saying? Keep that same fucking energy.
But
If you're not doing something I think you should do, I'm not gonna put you on blast for doing it on a fucking stage in front of people.
Yeah.
I'm gonna correct that shit at home. That way, when you're out here and you're representing me
Yeah.
properly.
I get
Because
it.
again, your kids are a reflection of you.
But again, in front of family at a barbecue, as she said, if that
Yeah.
barbecue is just family
Man, you
members,
only see them niggas every other fucking Easter, bro. Fuck them.
but some families are closer than that. And
No, they are. Mine
you know
is
what I mean?
too. I'm just saying.
Yeah, you know what I mean. So again, that family situation, that dynamic, I don't know how that dynamic
Yeah.
is in the. But again, in our family, there's some shit that we keep it inside the family, but most of that shit everybody knows. But again, like I said, especially growing up now, it's more divided with the family members because
Mhm.
right now we actually have a bunch of different families inside of a family.
Right.
Back then, we all lived in one motherfucking house.
Yeah, everybody
And-
do everything.
Yeah,
That's a household that's different. But like it's me, my parents, and my sister, right?
yeah.
And we go over to my uncle's house and my mama tell her my fucking business, bitch, keep that shit in my house in the house. What the fuck?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's different. If y'all niggas live in the same household, shit, them household problems. You know what I'm saying? Everybody gonna know what the fuck is going on anyway.
Yeah.
If Brie on her period in there, they see them pad wrappers in that trash can. You know what I'm saying? Everybody know what the fuck is going on. But if that's not your household, leave your shit at home, bro.
It's funny you said that because growing up, I've never fucking seen period pads in the trash can ever in fucking life.
You probably never paid attention.
I know what the fuck that shit
And
was.
didn't
So I
know.
probably saw it.
Mhm.
That was just toilet paper. But I've never seen that shit growing up.
My sister always eating candy in here. This bitch stay with a bag of chips in the bathroom trash can.
But see,
Why I smell like pennies in this bitch?
it was more
Go
men in the house though.
away.
What is that?
There was more men in the house though, Damien.
Mhm.
Well, Terry was always pregnant, so she didn't have period.
Nigga, cut this shit off.
So yeah, that doesn't count.
Cut this shit off.
But yeah, so I mean, it was situations, you know what I mean. I just never remembered it. I told you I was playing on the douchebag like it was a moughfucking toy, so I didn't know what that was. So I was just
That's
young and
what you
innocent,
get.
Putting it all in your mouth.
blowing in that bitch, making bubbles and shit. My mouth was clean in the bitch though. That shit was that shit was disinfectant, so I was good. My mouth was not dirty; it was just kind of salty. Anyway,
Nasty.
but
You're
yeah,
disgusting.
man. But no, but yeah, man. Again, I don't think that shit is bad. I mean, I think the issue here is him being a shitty ass stepfather, father, as well as husband.
Yeah.
I think it's more on everything that he's doing. He said a lot of truth. He delivered a shitty ass cookie.
That's what I'm saying. I'm not trying to eat that doo-doo on the way to that Oreo.
But again, you know, he said some real shit. But again, it comes to the point to where, like, bro, step the fuck up as a man.
Mhm.
You know, and that's kind of what it is. And
As a parent, shit, and their mom need to get on her shit too, because
she need to tighten the
if
fuck
that's
up.
the person that you've chosen to be in your kid's life, then you need to make sure that your kids are respecting that person.
Not just that, you need to make sure he is also respecting yourself and those kids.
Yeah,
So
for
if
sure.
he's acting like an asshole, you need to check the nigga at the door, tell you can go this way or that way.
Agreed.
But you're not gonna sit here where you're at in your lane that you're sitting at and acting an ass like this in front of my kids.
Right.
For my kids. My kids need you. They need somebody to be there, need a man to be
Mhm.
there. You're here to be the man I need to be for me.
Mhm.
I need you to also be that man for them. And if not, nigga, whole door right there.
Yeah.
If you not gonna be the role model for my children,
Mhm.
get the step in.
Fair enough.
Scarface.
My kid older, she gonna call you a bitch.
Bitch. I can see it doing that shit.
The fuck?
Nigga, you ain't gonna whoop me, nigga.
You ain't my mama, bitch.
Yeah, nah, nigga.
My kid doesn't talk like that. I'm just playing.
So why do people think that shit is cool to not treat your stepkids as if they're your own?
I
Who thinks
think
it's cool.
it kind of
Well, it's the
depends
thing
on
that
the
people do.
I think it depends on the dynamics of the relationship. Like,
I put it on the mom sometimes, to be completely honest with you.
I mean, I feel you, but like, let's say I get into like a serious relationship 6 months or to a year from now. My kid's 15, bro. She don't give a fuck about that bitch. She's not gonna care.
But she should though. At some point,
Nigga,
like,
why?
elder, because he's an elder and that's respect. There's
Hold- hold-
there's
You're
always
fucking
respect.
old.
Hold tight.
They
So
do
how
not. They
Hold on.
as
Damien.
long. Go ahead. My bad.
Think about you when you were that age.
Okay.
Would you have given a man a chance if he was hollering at your mom?
I did. My mom got rid of all of them. It fucking hurt my guts. It hurt my heart. Seriously.
But that's what I'm saying,
She
like-
should have married a couple. I wish she had. Bert was one of them. And if she's
Damn, you
listening
just
to
gonna
it,
say
she
the
knows.
nigga name?
all the names and stuff.
But seriously, like there's some really good dudes that I respected. You know, the ones I did. The only one I didn't like was Muhammad, that little in the soccer dude,
Mhm.
Arabian dude.
Mhm.
Even the little white boy she
Damn,
dated,
you
I thought
gonna
was
tell
cool
her
as
your
fuck.
mama business? That's crazy.
Nigga, I mean, you know, I mean, again, it's nothing bad. She had a life. Mama had a life too. She
I
got
wouldn't
married and
expect-
shit like that. So,
I
mean, she
wouldn't
had
expect my child to like.
respect and elders. That's not old.
No, it's not about respect, because she's not gonna say anything out of pocket. She just not gonna fuck with you. And I wouldn't be surprised by that, because one, I'm her mom. Two, she has somebody who plays the role of her other parent in her life, bro. I wouldn't expect her to embrace anybody else as a parent. I just wouldn't. Like, that doesn't. She's 15. Like, should like
I don't agree
like,
with nothing
like
you're saying right now. But I'm gonna
15?
let you go.
That's crazy. That's crazy. If my mom got remarried when I was 15 or 16 years old, oh, that's that nigga my mama fuck with. I'm not finna cuss this nigga out or nothing, but hey, what's up, nigga? Hey, what's up, Daryl?
Yes. I mean,
The fuck?
but you don't have to call me daddy. You don't have to call me step. You don't call me
Yeah.
Daryl. That's fine. But you're not gonna sit there and treat me like I'm just some nigga off the street, neither.
You just the nigga my mama talk to. That don't have nothing to do with me. That's y'all relationship. I'm not finna say nothing out of pocket to you or nothing, but I don't have to fuck with you. Like, at a certain point, you have to like we have to respect our kids as human beings. They have fucking feelings.
But they also have to respect us as human beings as well. And with all the positive shit you say, that's some very shitty shit you just said right now.
How?
That's just how I
It just like I'm not finna invite you to my father-daughter dance. I don't have to fool with you. That doesn't mean that I'm disrespecting you, but I don't have to fool with you. We're not finna watch Grey's Anatomy together, my nigga. Hey, Daryl, how you doing? Finna go to my room and mind my business. Like that, y'all's relationship don't have shit to do with me after a certain point. You're not parenting me anymore. You're not parenting me, period.
Well, why not though?
because I've already been raised for the most part.
At
Like
15, you feel like you've been raised already. Like that's the shit that I don't get. Why?
what do you mean? I'm already who I'm going to be. Yes, my parent can give me parameters about the shit I'm allowed to do, but I'm already who I'm going to be.
Yeah, no, I agree with nothing that you're saying right now.
You still think that you need to parent kids that are 18 years old?
First you said 15 and 18. Yes, you're still
No,
dumb
no,
as
that's
shit
what
at
I'm
18.
saying. Like
At 18, you don't know a motherfucking thing at 18. I was 18.
I can support you and help give you direction, but you're not parenting anymore. You're not.
But to sit there and be like, you be like, you know, like not want to hang out with that nigga, be a part of that nigga's life, let him be a part of yours.
You're 15 fucking years old. You're not doing shit with your parents anymore. You know what I mean? Like I'm not going to the movies with my parents. Nigga, I'm going to do stuff with my friends. Like I'm outside of the house.
You do.
That's my thing.
Okay, you do start trying to branch off
Venture out.
and do things with your friends,
I'm
right?
building my own life.
Do shit to, like
you wasn't still cuddling up, watching TV with your mom's movies.
Like I had a job. No, like you know what I mean. Like I would go to school. I would go to practice. I would go to work.
Again,
I went to church with my mama on Sundays. Like that's really the.
Brandon still watches movies.
The
and cooks
gist
with her
of
mom
it.
to this day.
And I do stuff with my mom too, my biological mother who gave birth to me and raised me since I was a fucking newborn. That new nigga Daryl, I'm not fucking sitting on the couch and watching TV with this nigga. Yeah. Like the fuck.
I see if he never done nothing like, and I think that's what's like the dynamic of a family is so fucked up nowadays. And I don't agree with nothing you're saying. I'm not saying you're wrong by saying it. It's your opinion. I think it's fucked up.
I think it's reality though. It's like,
but you always talk about normalizing shit. We can't normalize normalizing shit. That should not be cool and normalized at all. Not saying that.
How is it like it's not anything like
it's fucked up, Tina.
What up, KK?
Somebody coming into your life when you're 15 years old. Not you've been around since I was 8 and now I'm 15. You just started coming around when I'm 15 years old and I'm supposed to want to
in this situation the dude's been around for quite some
no
time.
That's not what I'm talking about. I was talking about me. If I started a serious relationship at any point in the near future, my daughter's gonna be 15 years old. I can't expect her to sit here and build a bond with somebody like outside of, hey, how you doing? Respectful shit. We might all go to dinner together, but like that's it.
Want to spend time with that person.
Like
it should be more than that though. Like this isn't just some nigga off the street fucking your mother. Like it's a lot more deeper than that. Especially
but it
if they're
kind of
married.
is. It's just a relationship,
and then especially in this situation where I'm pretty sure he became the stepfather.
I was
at the kid's
talking about
age.
me and mine. You know what I'm saying?
I know exactly what you're saying, but then again, this whole thing started off with then you're like, well, this kid doesn't have to fuck with him, and that's where it started. And this kid is.
No, I was being funny about that shit.
Okay.
No, I was being funny. Like the kid's 10, that person might have been in their life since they were 5. I don't know.
I totally gave him a fucking age.
Yeah.
I totally gave him a fucking age.
No, I was being funny when I was like, nigga, you ain't my daddy anyway. But I was kidding. But I really mean that shit about like, if a kid is 15 years old and you're just now meeting them and coming into their life, I wouldn't expect you to have a deep ass relationship with that person. Like that's asking a lot.
Like I said, I get what you're saying, and I just totally don't agree with it. Yeah. And maybe because I'm a man in this situation, I'm looking at myself. If I became a stepfather to somebody, like I'm gonna be cool as shit with that kid and do what I have to do, but that kid is not gonna be a fucking dick to me.
I'm not saying that they should be a dick to you. I'm just saying I'm not finna sit on the couch and watch Jackass with you. Like
the whole family dynamic, I think, is just really fucked up nowadays. And normalizing a lot of shit that we talk about, normalizing and not normalizing shit, making shit better, and going to a perfect society or a better society. I just wouldn't think you'd say that about that. But I get what you're saying.
But that's not normalizing being disrespectful or breaking up a family dynamic. Hell yeah, we can go take these Christmas card photos. You can go to my basketball games. Hey, Mr. Daryl, thanks for coming to my game. Pops, I hit that or you know what I'm saying? But
if I say go take your ass out there and cut that grass, and if I say, hey,
okay, cool, I'm gonna go do my chores.
I mean?
Like that, I'm not saying be disrespectful, and I'm not saying disrupt what the way that the household works. Yeah. I'm saying
hold tight.
I don't give a shit about you. I don't know, having a deep relationship with me. Like,
all right, Maria says my kids are 11 and 19. If I start a serious relationship with someone, they want to have a bond with that person because it's important to them.
Mhm.
So if it's important to them, it's important to me. They want a family bond.
I
Yeah,
agree, but I'm just not gonna force it on my kid. You know what I mean? Like, if my kid wants to be super cool with you, by all means, that's great. It makes my life easier. But I'm not gonna force my kid
But then
to build a bond with somebody who they've just met. I might have been dating you for 8 or 9 months, and I've brought you around my kid.
finally, yeah.
But my kid just met you. I can't force that on
But
them.
like throughout the course of the time, like imagine being the mother, me being the father, having someone else in my life, and I'm literally in my own house having two totally different relationships with two totally different people. Like you have to understand how difficult that would be to like where you can't just have a family dynamic. Like I don't think people understand how important that
I think
family
you're
dynamic
misunderstanding
is.
what I'm saying to you.
Here's a question I have for y'all.
Go ahead.
So I feel that kids in a situation should have a say in if I'm going to marry that person, right?
Exactly. You're marrying
Yeah,
that person
fair
for
enough.
the family.
Right.
Don't do it just for you.
Right.
If they're not fitting in that whole dynamic, then it shouldn't even be an option.
I
Go
think
ahead, Bree.
I think the kids' age like matters too, though.
I think the kids always matter. But go.
No, I'm just saying. So like, if either one of y'all, whoever,
My kids don't fuck with you. I don't fuck with you. But
I'm like, because y'all got
No,
kids.
yeah, that's fair.
Right.
That's fair.
That's what I'm asking. Because
Yeah.
there's some people who cares. They're all about what they want.
Mhm.
yeah, which is
That's part of what I'm saying, though. Like, just because I like this person, that don't mean my kid gotta like them. That don't mean my kid really got to fool with them neither. Yes, you should respect them. Yes, like we're trying to figure this out, but that don't mean you gotta. You know what I'm saying?
But Bree's
Like,
saying he's not even coming in the house at that point. This conversation of marriage is not
Sure.
even going to be a conversation.
Yeah.
Because it matters.
but how would you know unless you bring them around them? You know what I mean?
We don't get married to people after 8 months. That Breeze just came
People
in
be
it.
doing that shit.
No,
but-
again, there's a lot of fucked up shit that's
Yeah.
going on.
Mhm.
But again, like I get what you're saying, and I think that whole I don't need to fuck with you. I don't have to fuck with you shit to someone that your mom fucks with. Like if your kid really fucks with you, and again in your situation, you're in that situation, and your stepchild, quote unquote, like really fucks with you.
Mhm.
You know what I mean?
Mhm.
So I mean that's how it should be.
Mhm.
And
But
makes
that's
things.
after
don't-
9 years. That's not me coming into her life when she's 15 years old.
Yeah, but she didn't just fuck with you after. And again, you feel like she's younger, so it should have happened. But again, even when you're older, you need to be open to these relationships as well. Kids that are not open to those relationships, I think it's just a shitty situation. I don't think kids think we're growing at 15 and 18 that we don't need no motherfucking body. I get it.
No, that's not what no. That's not what I mean. I just mean that they've already kind of established their like personality and shit. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
you're already into the shit that you're going to be into. You've kind of formed your ideas about some shit.
But to be like to someone,
And you can have an opinion about a person.
Yeah.
And that's my thing. If you think that if you think that a kid's opinion on a person can determine whether or not you marry somebody, how do you not think that them choosing to fool with somebody matters? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I'm not going to force my kid to have a relationship with somebody they don't want to have a relationship with.
yeah, but again,
That's not fair.
No, again, I get that, but my whole thing is, and not to go back and forth, but when you're like, I'm not gonna fuck with that person, and I'm not gonna deal with that person, this X, Y, and Z.
Mhm.
Like, I think,
And
that
of course,
mentality
they're
of a
not
kid.
saying that, but
but you know what I mean. Like, I don't want to have to hang out. I'm not gonna hang out with you. I don't need to hang out with you. You're fucking my mom. That's all you are. Like that mentality. Like that's the shit that is like really,
but that's reality, bro. Like,
But again,
my
it
mama
shouldn't-
like you, nigga. I don't like you.
Yeah.
That doesn't mean I disrespect you. That means I'm not gonna do what you asked me to because you're helping lead this household. Like that doesn't mean any of those things. It just means you're not my first phone call when some good shit happens in my life, or you know what I'm saying? When that boy breaks my heart, I'm not calling you because you're not the person I look to for that.
You ever feel like in a relationship when it comes to shit like that, you've been like loyal to somebody to a fault, like on some
What do you
other
mean?
shit?
What do you mean?
Like, say for instance, you're dealing with something, you're dating someone, you
Mhm.
love them, you're trying to make it work, this,
Mhm.
that, and the third, no matter what they do, no matter how the relationship is with your kid,
Mhm.
no matter how much your kid likes them, how they treat your kid, like in this irresponsibly yours.
Mhm.
and she's gonna try to stick with this dude for all that it's worth,
Mhm.
right? Shit is not he's not being the father he needs to be.
Mhm.
Do you think there's ever those times where people are loyal to a fault?
Yeah.
And it's like, dude, like, bitch, leave this nigga. Like, he's not where it's at right now.
If nothing else is wrong, I think that you could try to figure it out.
Uh-huh.
But if they're not willing to do the shit to figure it out, then they gotta go.
I hate loyalty. And I think I've said that several times. Loyalty is what I want from a woman is something. The word loyalty is not what I want.
Why?
Loyalty is a blind
I was gonna say there's loyalty and there's blind loyalty.
loyalty in all fashions of the word.
Really?
It's a very blind trust into something. You know, I mean,
Sure.
It's not based off of shit that it should be based off of. You know what I mean? I don't know what word I want to put inside of, and I had this conversation with somebody actually about loyalty and the word that I want to find, and I think we came up with the word. I'm not sure, but the word loyal is not it. Like dogs are loyal to their owner.
Sure.
An owner could beat the shit out of a dog, and the dog is running back. You know what I mean?
Do you think
Woman,
that's why you haven't found what you're looking for when it comes to a relationship, because you're not able to go out on faith in that way?
that is not the reason why I haven't.
Well,
Just
not
gave my in-all.
the reason, but maybe not part of it. Like, I know that
that's not
I
it.
never, the relationship that has had the biggest impact on my life,
Yeah.
I don't think I ever would have been in that relationship had I not gone out on a limb and been like, fuck it, I'm gonna do this shit. I'm gonna be with this person. I don't know what they do every second of the day, but I'm going to trust the fact that they're committed to me. I'm going to commit to them. And we really is just out here based on the shit that you're telling me and the shit that I'm telling you. And that's like,
The whole trust factor.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
No.
you don't think that that's it?
That's
Have
not
you
my
ever
word.
trusted anybody in that way?
Yeah. Like I trust people. I don't give a fuck what you do. Like, I trust you. You say you're gonna do it. You say you are who you are. I trust you. My issue, I mean, we can maybe have another show and I can go over my issues. But
We don't have that much time.
we probably, that's what I'm saying, another show. But like, I have an idea on what my issues are,
Time out.
but that's not it. Nor is it loyalty.
And this isn't just for you. This is for men in general.
I can't see past my nose, so I'm gonna take it very personal.
That's fine. Stop blaming the bullshit that you do and the bullshit that you've been through on these women in your life, like, or the women that have come through your life. Like, stop blaming your trust issues and all that bullshit on these women that may have done you wrong. They're growing and learning just like you are. Nigga, go to therapy.
But
Figure that shit the fuck out. Figure out what triggered you about what happened to you. Figure out.
I'm sorry.
Stupid
I'm
ass.
sorry, Lizzo.
No.
It's not
Figure out
It's not you, it's
what
me, boo-boo.
about what about that situation triggered you. Figure out what about that situation has scarred you, more or less. Take your ass to therapy, fool. Stop blaming other people for that shit. You fuck somebody over too, and they shouldn't be blaming your ass neither. They need to go to therapy. Go to fucking therapy.
But you should blame people for shit that you've.
No, you shouldn't blame them for that shit continuing through your life. Don't blame me for what the fuck Tiffany did. Tiffany don't have shit to do with Tina.
So you should take responsibility in knowing that there is an issue, and you should take responsibility in fixing it and not let it perpetuate to more shit. Is that what you're trying to say?
1000%.
Makes
Go to
sense.
therapy, figure out what it is, and learn the strategies you need to cope with that and move the fuck forward.
Get hurt, get over it, move the fuck on. Don't put your bullshit.
It's life, bro.
But, yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
That's the most responsible thing.
Yeah.
But if we were all responsible, you understand how more gooder this world would be.
No.
How
stop
more
it.
gooder? How more gooder?
Yeah.
I'm
I
just
mean,
saying.
But I mean, that's a word right
Go to
there.
fucking therapy, dog.
That's
Like,
a word.
I can't. And it's something that, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm having to work through myself right now. Like, I cannot blame people that I may deal with in the future. I can't blame them for the shit that somebody did to me in my past. Like, that shit is not fair.
It's not fair. And like I've always said this, like, you know, dealing with somebody else.
but it's so
dealing with
okay.
somebody else, I've always been like, you know, like you had a whole new address right now. Like, I don't know what the fuck happened with you in that situation,
Mhm.
but I'm a whole nother address. Don't
Mhm.
bring y'all's
Mhm.
problems to me.
1000%.
You know what I mean?
Or at least be aware of it. Figure out what that trigger is.
And let's talk and let's figure it out so we
Mhm.
can avoid that. Because, you know, one of my favorite songs by Music Soul Child is Teach Me. You know what I mean?
thought you was finna hit me with the other Soul Child because he has a song called Previous Cats.
Uh-huh. No,
You know-
not that one.
You know what I'm talking about?
I
Have you
have
heard
no
that song?
idea. I have
The
no idea.
lyrics are, I'm not to blame for the pain that was caused by previous cats. Like, that shit don't have shit to do with me, bro.
Yeah, that one would be the part 2 if this Teach Me didn't work.
Mhm.
Then I would say that
Yeah.
one. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? But the Teach Me is basically just, you know, teach me how you want to be loved and teach
Mhm.
me what I need to know. You heard the
Mhm.
song. So I mean, it's one of those things to where it's like
Yep,
I love
exactly.
this little duet.
But,
exactly.
but yeah, but that's the thing. Like you have to teach me. If you don't
Sorry.
teach me how to be, if you don't teach me how I need to love you and what
Mhm.
you see, then I'll never know.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? And then again, once you teach me, then bitch, you're not at that address anymore.
Not bitch.
Oh, you were doing
Damn.
so good.
I call a woman I love bitches.
Use my
all the time.
fucking cinnamon apple. I saw that video the other day. Y'all remember that shit? Where that
No.
dude found out his girl was cheating? It dude finds out his girl is cheating, and I don't know if like the other dude pulled up to the house and she got in the car with him, or she was just in her car about to like leave that nigga.
Yeah.
And it's a New York nigga and he's losing it. He's like, you was my fucking cinnamon apple. I can't believe you would fucking do me like this. Y'all never seen that
I've
shit?
never seen that shit.
Dog,
that.
look it up. It's funny as fuck. This nigga I'm not laughing at
This
him.
nigga's going through some of the hardest time in the world. You over here laughing.
You was my fucking cinnamon apple, son. Like that.
You really is as toxic as you say you're not.
I'm
God damn, Tina.
I'm doing better. I know better, so I try to do better. But that shit is funny.
God damn, this man over here crying and going through some of the hardest shit.
You was
of his
my fucking
life.
cinnamon apple.
And then she
Not for
smirked
real.
again on that.
If I call you my cinnamon apple and you cheat, I might gotta go to jail. I might gotta take that ride downtown. I'm killing everybody.
I'm killing everybody.
It's funny. I just typed in cinnamon apple.
It popped up right. Look, see, that shit is funny. It was viral like a long time ago.
Post that shit on her Facebook.
That shit's funny.
Tag
As
us
hell.
in
You
it.
was my fucking cinnamon apple.
What's the hardest thing you think you ever had to go through in life?
My best friend died in 2013.
Oh, okay, guys. So, fuck Tina.
People always ask me what that tattoo is I have right here. She died from cancer. She wrote a book about
You told about that.
and it's a passage from the book. But yeah,
well,
hardest shit ever.
Well, I was gonna say, what is the most hardest thing you ever had to go through in life, and you had to overcome, and like that.
Yeah, for real. I lost my job and everything. Like I couldn't focus. I was fucked up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was fucked up.
How'd you finally get over that shit?
You don't. You just learn to cope. You
How'd-
just,
how'd-
you
how'd-
just keep moving forward. Like
how'd you cope though?
my partner was dope.
Mhm.
She held me down. Did a lot of crying. Cried a lot of tears in that lap. Got a new job and just had to learn how to move forward with the shit. Yeah, it was fucked up.
I never really had to deal with death like that. And with that being said, basically my second mother died of cancer.
Mhm.
She was probably 18 people's second mother, probably. She raised everybody.
Yeah.
Redog's
Mhm.
mother.
Mhm.
I never handled that.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Like I don't even think I went to the funeral. Did I go to the funeral?
You did.
I did.
You spoke.
I spoke at my best friend's funeral too. I was like on another
did,
planet
didn't I?
though.
You did.
Yeah. And like I don't remember that whole time. Like, I don't that whole time and I don't think I was, I don't know. It was a situation to where I was mad at her for a little bit. I don't think I ever expressed this. I was mad at her because,
Like before she died, or just because like she wasn't there with you anymore?
No, because I felt like she could have fought more. and I felt like, it wasn't her time, and that's a very selfish thing of me to say. And I know you don't have to tell me that.
Yeah.
But like she, like it was just very like, and like she was going through a lot, and I don't know what she's going through. And she was at the point where she was just done fighting.
Yeah.
She said she was just done, and she didn't want to. And I was like, fuck you, like. It was, and like again, it's very selfish of me, and I wish I would have had a better relationship with her at that time. And we didn't have a bad relationship, but I'm 20s, I'm getting older, I'm feeling myself. I get bitches that want me. I'm going out, hanging out, and you don't check in with people, and you're not as close, and I'm fucking Annie baby, you know what I mean?
I was just about to say that.
Baby. I'm fucking her Annie baby. Like that was like, her own child, and she really took care of me. And it's like I didn't like that she died. She could have stayed. Yeah. And I don't know what she was going through to make it be fair enough for me to say that. Nah, she wasn't. She was perfect, man. Like she was yeah, man. She was a motherfucker, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then also, Josie, my dad's mom. She was older, so she had a great life, but oh man, you talking about that fuck 'em? Like she invented that fuck 'em before you invented that fuck 'em. She was the queen of fuck 'em. About the same shit you say fuck 'em too.
Oh God.
So
be like that.
Yeah, but again, she grew up in that time, so I understood her fuck 'em.
Yeah.
But anyway, like I don't just when you bring up death, like I don't process death. The same way. It doesn't bother me like I think it should. And maybe it did bother me. I don't notice it.
Nah, I think that's a normal thing though. That shit's normal. I kind of feel like I've dealt with shit the same way. Like my grandpa died on Valentine's Day 2019. I don't even know if I dealt with that. He played a big part in my life. Like every holiday or break or whatever from school, he was over there. You know what I'm saying? Like super close. Cause it's my mom's dad, so we're super close to him. My daughter's middle name is his middle name. Like played a big part in my life, and I feel like I never really dealt with it. Like I just kept moving because of the time in my life when it happened. It was like I live out of town. My dad is sick. Like all this shit is happening. So I'm just rolling with the punches. I probably still haven't dealt with the shit. Like I feel like when my best friend died, I was able to make a little more peace with it because I was able to like say goodbye to her and shit. And like the way that she lived her life, it was crazy because she met this dude, got married, had a baby, like quick.
Boom, boom, boom.
Like fast. And we made fun of her because the nigga was young. Like he was younger than us. And we used to fuck her like, you robbed the cradle, blah, 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 blah. You had the baby by this dude. Y'all got married, blah, blah, blah. But it was like God's timing. And I'm not religious, but it's just the way that shit happened. Like she did all the shit that we lived to do that fast.
Quick. So she got it out of the way. At least she had that opportunity.
Yeah. Like that's what helped me make peace with it. It was like she found the love of her life.
You still keep in contact
she had a kid.
Him and the kid?
He's a piece of shit.
Oh, so it didn't turn out too good.
Yeah, he like erased all like memories of Cam from like their kid up until recently because her mom fought him for visitation.
Is he a piece of shit for that, or was that his way of coping with a very hard situation? It could have
been his way of coping, but pulling a kid away from her other parents' family is piece of shit behavior.
But again, as we talk about how people cope and handle shit,
how could you pull a kid away from their grandmother's love? There's nothing like it.
No, I get it.
You know what I'm saying?
I totally get it. But the memories that he has of maybe, going through that and remembering his wife who died as was taken from, no excuses to him. Yeah. But like you say, understanding what he's going through as well, that's also as important as, not saying he did it right, but he also was going through something as else, if that makes any sense.
if this happened 5 years ago,
Uh-huh.
hell yeah, 2013, and you knew what was happening.
Yeah.
Like the last time I laid eyes on my friend, she was like on life support, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah,
it
I
was
get
one
it.
of those things. Like y'all have had these conversations. You already have a plan for how your life is going to move forward after she's gone.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like you knew what was happening. You could start to process. And no one knows how to process losing the love of their life. Absolutely not.
Mm-mm.
But I think being malicious and trying to keep that kid away from her mom's family, like that's pretty fucked up. You know what I mean?
So I have a question. Do you remember your first experience of death, like of someone close to you? Or
My mama killed my dog.
Shut your ass
How
up,
old were you?
fool.
I was at Bramble Tree. When was that? What part of time? So I've lived in a lot of different places throughout my life. So like when I sit here and say I probably from when I got back from
Middle school?
Hawaii, yeah,
Bramble Tree was middle
it
school?
was definitely
Okay.
middle school. So when I got back from Hawaii until I
Mhm.
graduated, I was probably in 13 different places, homes,
Gotcha.
all over the Northeast side, if not more. Nah, no, it's like we were everywhere.
Mhm.
I
Got
never
you beat.
understood why. Yeah, no, I never understood why my mom was so unfucking stable growing up, but it was fucking ridiculous. Love you, mom.
So how old were you? Middle school?
Is that when I was on Bramble Tree?
Yep.
That's
Your dog?
It's definitely middle school.
Okay.
Yeah.
Tina, you?
A really, really good friend of mine died when I was in high school.
I was 6.
Damn.
My brother died.
Ooh.
No,
What?
that was really a fucked up situation because that was a whole.
But that's what I'm saying. Like
Your
I
situation was-
experienced my
Yeah.
my brother when I was 6.
Right.
So for me, like I don't think I still now, like I don't like funerals. I don't like
You got to be close to me for me to go to a funeral, or like my partner. You know what I'm saying? Like if I'm there to support like my partner, my girl, whatever. Like your grandma passed away, cool. I'll be there for you. But like outside of that, I really, really have to have a connection with you to go to a funeral because they fucked me up.
I don't like funerals for the simple fact that I think a lot of it's, I'm gonna say fraud. It's just weird, but I don't.
They hate you to death and fake love you when you die.
Yeah. Didn't Drake say that?
Nah, Young Dolph.
Drake said some shit like that too.
Nah, Young Dolph.
But
They hate me so real, the love be fake. Be bumping their gums and bumping my tape. I'm trying to lighten the mood because it's dark in here.
it is dark.
no, but when it comes to funerals and shit, I don't know. I process death differently,
Mhm.
right?
I don't process it at all.
I don't either.
But that's the thing, like I death doesn't phase me. You know what I mean?
It doesn't phase you until it phases you. Like it didn't phase me until I picked my phone up to text my friend. Hey, guess what? Oh shit.
But that's the thing.
You know what I'm
like
saying?
the way I process relationships, like my whole tagline on relationships is that they're all going to end one day. And like people hate when I say that. And anyone that knows me says I say that. They'll tell you.
Yeah.
So like, and I say it's gonna, one of us is gonna fuck up and we're not gonna talk no more. Or you're gonna die, or one of us is gonna die. That's how relationships.
That's
end.
my worst fear.
But it's to
Bitch, break up with me. If you die on me, I swear to God.
But to me, that's like an expectation. You know what I mean?
Like you remember on What's Love Got to Do with It when Ike Turner was like, God damn it, anime, if you die on me, I'll kill you. Like that's how I feel, bro. Like, bitch, if you die on me, I swear.
Just leave.
Nigga, like that's my worst fear, bro.
And as you said, that's your worst fear. I think that would probably be the best way to lose somebody.
Fuck no. Nigga, what?
I mean, you know what I mean? To
this day, if my ex passed away, I would be fucked up.
Are you ready to die?
I don't fear death.
Yeah.
I fear losing someone that close to me more than I fear death. Because then I got to figure out how to go on without you.
In all honesty, it never bothered me until I just asked you that question right now.
What?
Me fearing death.
Yeah, I don't fear death.
Death has never fucking bothered me in life. Me dying until I didn't like how. That's crazy. I didn't like how I felt asking you that question.
See,
just now.
play dumb games, win dumb prizes, nigga.
Like, no, because like, but my biggest fright, my biggest hurt in death is my kids.
Yeah.
Will never have me in their life ever again.
Right.
And I know they need me.
Yeah.
And the simple fact that they'll think that I'm not here anymore.
My fear is that I need my kid more than she needs me.
Yeah.
Nigga, if you get to crying on this microphone, I'm shutting all this shit down. Nigga, hit the switch.
Okay, show's over, broadcast closed.
Nah, but yeah, for real. Like that's my fear. Like,
yeah.
Cause I've watched, so like my mom lost my grandma relatively young, like early 20s.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So like I know that it's possible to go on. I don't think I could go on without my kid though.
No,
you know what I mean?
Man, that's the shit that I sit here and see. Like I see kids getting sick.
Yeah.
Never mind. No,
yeah.
It's not even a
Yeah.
conversation, man.
Yeah.
I mean, it could happen. And never mind. It's not. Oh
Yeah.
man.
Parents
Like,
shouldn't have to go through that shit. But yeah, like that's what I mean. Like I know it's possible. And I know eventually I'm gonna have to go on without Pam. I'ma be fucked. Like we joke about the shit, but it's not funny. Like my mom says shit like, oh, when I die, something. And my kid, she's 14. She said, well, shit, Granny, I'm getting in there with you.
yeah.
My daughter literally said that the other day. And I'm like, and I was like, shit, nigga, I'm getting in there too. Like, we all finna be in that bitch. Like, I'm gonna make sure you got the biggest casket we could find.
I don't know if you remember, it was before you, but I was recording the show.
There's nothing
And
before me. Ooh.
This was definitely before you. Before you, after the strap. But what happened was
Strap in here, baby.
It was after that.
Go, fool.
So we were recording and we are just playing with the equipment.
Mhm.
And I had my daughters in there. And somehow we got on death. You remember that?
I do.
And then I was talking to him. I was like, babe, daddy's gonna die one day. And daddy is not gonna fucking be here anymore. And I need you to watch what I'm doing and be strong and be, I need you to take care of your sister. And I was just telling her like some real shit. And this motherfucker started crying on me.
Nigga, what did you think she was gonna do?
Well, it touched me, you know what I mean? And like,
as it should.
And like, but
Nezzy was boo-hooing.
Yeah, Nezzy was out there, man. And it was crazy because
that's the baby, right?
Yeah. And she was a baby when I had, it was maybe 2 years ago.
A couple years ago, yeah.
It wasn't that long. Probably
No,
maybe a
Tina
year or two.
was here.
We were practicing for the State of the Union.
Yes.
So it was within the year.
Okay.
So I'm lying. It was within the year. So you were around, strap and all. But
thank you, Teresa.
Go to hell, bro.
Yeah, but yeah, man, it was one of those things to where like, my absence is gonna fucking kill them.
Mm-hmm.
And it's funny because like KK said, sometimes I think they don't really fuck with me.
Yeah.
Like, like it really,
we all say that shit.
You know what I
nigga.
mean? Like when KK said that shit hit. And I was
Right.
like, man, like, I think that sometimes.
Yeah.
But because I'm dad, they have love for dad, but it's a different kind of love.
Yeah.
But I know it's there, but it's hard for me to realize that they're not gonna love me the way they love their mom.
Mm-hmm.
They love me, but it's just one of those things that I'm trying to figure out. But I think that hurt me. That hurt me. That killed me.
I think, and you spoke on it when we did the episode with BB.
Yeah.
I think you gotta lighten up just a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like don't change your philosophy on parenting, but like, do some fun shit every now and then just for the sake of doing some fun shit with no underlying message, with no underlying lesson. Just let's go do some silly ass shit together. You know what I mean? Because that's the shit that they're gonna remember. That's the shit that they're gonna hold on to.
I mean, and again, I'm not saying that, me, I hate when people get defensive about shit.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not gonna get defensive like, oh, I do fun shit.
Yeah.
But I mean, I listen to that.
Yeah.
And it makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
And not only I incorporate it more. I try to.
Good.
One of the things is cool, like we're doing basketball now.
Mm-hmm.
My daughters love fucking basketball.
Mm-hmm.
And it's so fucking cool. Like I was supposed to go hoop this morning at like 9:00 and I didn't get up. They
Mhm.
got up and like, Dad, I thought we were gonna go play basketball. And they're mad because I didn't take them to the gym to go shoot around. So anyway,
Yeah.
we went at 11 o'clock and went, and they were shooting around London to play basketball.
Mhm.
And even they come outside, they want to come home and go play basketball and
Mhm.
shoot. And they love what they're learning. So I mean, again, I like that we have something that's ours.
Mhm.
Not like going to Fiesta, Texas and shit. That's anyone's.
Yeah.
But we have something that's ours and that we own.
Mhm.
And then we do other fun shit. Make, I mean, but again, what BB said was very relative and very relevant. And that's something that everybody should take advice from. And if you didn't watch that episode,
that's my favorite. That's my absolute favorite episode that we've done.
We were in our bag and we're deep on that one. Like we were, that episode probably helped somebody. And if it didn't, it should. I was just talking about, I think like episode 43, to be honest with you. I'm not sure which one it was.
I watch it all the time.
That was a good one. We were in our bag on that one.
Mostly because I was cute, but whatever.
This motherfucker. We need to reach out. So anyway,
shout out BB, bro.
Shout out BB once again.
What was her name? Damn.
Beth, I forgot her name.
Bethencourt.
Bethencourt. She's
Brie Bethencourt.
Brie
There you
Bethencourt.
go.
There you go.
We wouldn't be shit without you, Brianna.
Nothing.
Yeah, big Lord. She's been doing big things. I've been seeing her post and stuff like that. So if y'all need lawyer service, holla at Brie. And also Patois.
Jesus Christ.
We're still doing that.
I'm glad you know how to say it.
Patois, patios.
Oh
When you switch the O and the I.
No.
Patois life.
Yeah. So anyway, that's we're gonna put some more information out about that. Make sure y'all are going to subscribe to Patois. Socially Irresponsible, our Facebook and our YouTube. Also like their page, and we're gonna have some more flyers. I have the whole clip. I edited it out, and I'm not just saying that, but I have that clip, and it's funny as shit actually.
Because KK couldn't say patois.
Yeah, and then the whole vanilla vibe and shit. We were fucking totally irresponsible on that. But
I tried to clean it up.
You did a fucking horrible job too. Isn't that you could not have cleaned up how much we fucked it up. We fucked it up that much. And you tried to.
I did. I tried so hard.
So listen, so y'all go to, like, you really tried. So I fucking edited that, and I'm gonna put that up there because we have some gift cards, and we have 3 big ass candles that we want y'all we want to give to you guys with a $20 gift card attached to it.
You keep looking at it. You gonna grab one?
I wasn't, but I guess I am now. I want to get one of these melts, and this is one of the small ones. This is my vanilla vibe, and so me and Liz are gonna take care of this one.
No.
So,
you just said. God damn.
So I want to get a melt. I don't know where to get them from or how that works.
Sick of this shit.
He said patois.
There you go.
You go, K.
That's exactly what it
Papa
is.
KK.
Yeah, Daddy K. Not Daddy, Granddaddy K.
Paw Paw. He said Paw Paw on Instagram.
Kind of nigga graze.
That's
Good job, Danny Glover. But yeah, so I'm gonna get one of those. We need to get a melt.
A wax melt?
Yes,
Yeah.
and we need to. Is that what it is?
Just get a hot spoon.
We need to do the hot spoon. This nigga here. Fucking when you say that now, it reminds me of Chris Rock.
I have some problematic shit I'm gonna say after the show.
We're gonna blow that spliff next show. We're gonna get a warmer and let's blow that spliff. But here are the candles. I don't want to open it up, but of course we have. And
they smell so good.
There's a fucking glare on it, so I'm trying to get a shadow. Oh, shadow on top. There you go. I'm over here with the shadow, trying to hide the light from the side. Nigga. So that's what it is. So it's Patois. So these are 3
Patois
candles.
Life.
Patois Life. It's a Jamaican company. So they got that good shit, good smells, good aromas, good essence. So again, like Patois Life, and we're gonna put that information up right now. Like Socially Irresponsible, our like page, and also subscribe to our YouTube. Give us that information, and we're gonna raffle all 3 of them off. Brianna has this really cool wheel. Actually, we're gonna raffle 2 of them off. One person has already won one, so we have 2 more to raffle off. You can spin that wheel, and then you get what you get. Also, we have our shirts coming out. This is our shameless plug section, okay? So we have our shirts. We have our website is completely up. We have it to where you can fucking buy shirts. Love us and support us. You can have them shipped directly to your home. And then you can also have them picked up from us. All of our shirts we get, we have some on hand, but if you get something that we do not have, it's going to take about a week and a half to get them to you, because we're going to make them fresh off the press. And we're going to kind of gauge and kind of see what it is that y'all are wanting this first go around. After that, we're doing what Tina said. We're going to have a fucking drop, and we're going to make it hot. And what we got is what we got. And once it's gone, and you have to catch us next time. Or we're going to make this, we're not going to just make one type shirt. We're going to make different kind of shirts for you. We're going to make them to where you're going to want to buy more, and you're going to want to get them, and they're going to be funny. I'm gonna make a Rancho Cucamonga Cracker Killer shirt.
Oh my god.
KK says who won?
Who won what? The raffle? The
You
one.
said we have 3. Somebody won.
Yeah,
one,
I'll let you know. Okay, I'll hit you up. It's really not something that I want to give this to one of our bigger supporters, to be completely honest with you.
Sounds good.
And I want to give it to Emily, to be honest with you. And I think no one will object to that one, because she's one of our biggest supporters. And Emily, there's nothing that we wouldn't be what we are here without your support, and others that support us like you. But you are our number one. When I think of people that support us, you're the first person that comes to mind. And I'd be first to say that. So KK, that's the one I nominated. I'll buy another candle if we object to that, which I know we won't. But anyway, and that's non-fucking family members. I know family fucks with us, and thank y'all for watching. But y'all don't get shit. Y'all supposed to watch us because y'all the fucking family. That's rude, right?
No. Y'all niggas is toxic. You get to say whatever you want. No, I'm just playing.
But anyway, so yeah, that's where that's at. So we'll get that shit. But again, the website is up. Irresponsible dot.
It's up there. She already put it up.
Irresponsible dot squared out site. She didn't. I didn't want to say it because we're gonna change it to an actual irresponsible as f.com. So I didn't know if I should I wait till we change to an actual website? Anyway, it'll be up there, and it's all been on Linktree added to. But anyway, go support us. We really need the support, and now do we not just need it? We want it, because of course we're trying to grow. This is a podcast, San Antonio's own podcast, and we're not just for San Antonio, for everybody out there. We talk that real shit. We try to have fun, but we want to gauge on more of honest, real conversations for everybody, not just the jokes and giggles. We want to be poignant. We want to be poignant. We want to be somewhere where you can come talk to us, and 5 years down the road, you can come listen to something that we say, and hopefully it hits home. Kind of like the episode with BB on it. So I mean,
1000%.
you know, that's kind of the shit that we want to have on here for you guys. So anyway, that's kind of where we're at. We love y'all fucking rocking with us. We have a lot more topics to talk about, but that whole death vibe, we can't go about fucking your spouse and shit now. After we talked about
why not? No, I'm just kidding. I'm just playing.
After we talked about some hard serious shit, and if we kept on going, I probably would have ended up tearing up. So
that's
not
the first time
that.
I've ever talked about that without crying.
Yeah,
Growth.
You're definitely tearing up on that one a little bit. Bree, what you got for us to leave us out with?
Fuck you. Sorry, Bree.
Real
That wasn't for you. That was for
I know.
Damien.
Real men cry.
You know I love you, girl.
Yeah.
He said real men cry.
They do.
All right, go ahead.
This is a safe space for your emotions, Damien.
I was talking about you.
I'm a lady.
Go ahead.
Amen. Check in
Come
on
on,
your
Joe.
friends. Love on them. Hear them out. Like, take time out of your busy schedule. Reach out to the ones you love. Spend time, man. Spend time, and stop spending your stimmy and your tax money all in one place.
After you buy these shirts, stop spending your stimmy.
Hold on.
No.
All in one place without purchasing your socially responsible t-shirt.
But after you
Yes.
get that t-shirt, come on down to North Star Mall.
And then stop.
Run it up
Yeah.
in my store right quick.
And then stop.
That's all of that.
What you got, Tina T?
Stop letting y'all friends wear mids. They're not retros. Stop doing that shit. Posting a picture of mids on your feet is like posting a baggie full of seeds and stems.
I got the Reggies on.
You got Reggie's on. Stop doing that shit. But for real, positive vibes to DMX. Don't die, fool.
And stop doing drugs.
Stop doing drugs, please, Earl.
This is not your first fucking running with
Please.
drugs, bro. Stop.
Oh my, drop. Okay, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Oh, what the fuck? fuck just happened? God
Oh,
damn.
Tina.
I'm so sorry.
She said send positive vibes, and then she said,
I got to. I
shut
got
him
to.
down, open up.
I got to right now. I got to.
Oh, that's perfect. We got one for you too, Tina.
Ah, that's crazy.
That is awesome. Thank you. You're fucking with the shenanigans of Damian Chandler right now.
I'm gonna stop while I'm
I
ahead.
had
Don't drink
to.
Jose in podcast, y'all. It's not a good idea.
I think it's fucking great.
Y'all have a fantastic night or morning. Go have brunch tomorrow. Love on your folks.
Love on your stepdaddy. Don't talk shit to him.
Nah, fuck Mr. Daryl.
Who is Daryl? I feel like Daryl.
I don't know.
Is that really just that's not nobody you? Okay.
No, my parents have been together for 36 years. They ain't never been a Mr. Daryl coming around nowhere.
So your mama stayed when your daddy was in college?
Mm-hmm.
That's what's up.
She a real ride or die.
Educated man.
Mr.
If I was
Daryl.
older, I'd have told her to leave. I love my
Fuck
daddy.
him.
He wasn't gonna stop being my daddy. Like I fuck with that nigga still. We got the whole same, like we got the same face. Like me and my
For real?
dad. Nigga, if I was bald headed, like my dad and I have the exact same face. Like that's still gonna be my guy. But yeah, I would have told my mama to leave.
Loyalty. Let your mom listen to this clip about loyalty.
Live your life, sis. My mom and I have had this conversation since I've been a grown up. I swear to God, girl.
What
Leave,
you doing, Pam?
sis.
Pam.
Exactly. Bitch, leave him.
Oh man.
He ain't no good. All he want to do is run the streets. My daddy's gonna beat my ass if he ever hear this shit. And I'm gonna call
call the authorities. Nigga back in college again. You here for another degree, sir?
keep your hands to yourself, James.
I don't know, man. Thanks for the support, I guess.
I'm not drinking anymore on the show.
Call your loved ones. I guess that's big. My dad called me, and I had to call him back. My daughter's called him back, and I haven't hit him back yet. My mom calls. She calls a lot.
And you better answer.
I answer some of the time. And then if I don't answer, she'll call Brandon from when I'm hearing. And I guess Brandon is the go-to person when people are looking for me right now for some reason.
Fair enough.
What?
I got my chakras aligned today. I don't
Chakra.
know. I did.
What's a chakra? You said that earlier. What the
But
fuck
it's
is a chakra?
aligned.
I went with my sister. It's April 4th. Happy birthday to my sister.
Happy birthday.
My sister is
Happy
in town for her
birthday.
birthday and she wanted to do that shit, so we did it.
Did it feel good? What did it consist of?
Okay, I was high, nigga, and I went to sleep. But I did feel extra relaxed.
Like Deshaun Watson? You got a Deshaun Watson down? Did you keep the strap to yourself?
I was about to say I love my dick. I'm finished.
You said she left her dick at home. That's what Deshaun Watson need to do. Nigga, leave your shit at the house.
Girl, just take it off.
Put that shit, leave that shit in the car, lock that bitch up, nigga. What the fuck?
That nigga be there like, you know what, man? Make sure I don't make any mistakes.
This nigga right here.
I'ma just lay down and get my son.
Deshaun Watson need to fix that nigga situation. Anyway, man, thank y'all for tuning in. Call your loved ones. And that's all we got for you, man. Enjoy the rest of your fucking morning. Peace.
Bye.